Good morning, family. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. You would think, late as you is, you'd have had that together.
They did that at the store. They did that at the store, KC, but because my old phone was so old, everything transferred over, but it didn't transfer over and turn on.
You see me anyway.
Ain't nobody gonna see you. We gotta do an introduction.
Tell one player, he was like, man, one player said the bishop, he said the bishop never noticed him. And he said the bishop, he said, man, paint your car bright or something, man, do something spectacular. Then I might notice you. Yeah, so do something to make me notice you. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, Flint. Good morning. My name is Jordan Sheridan. I am a journalist, not from Michigan, but I feel like I'm here more than my own home state. And I've been reporting on the Flint water crisis.
So first and foremost, I want to say that the actions from the Flint Police Department in the last 2 days, I'm fully condemning the actions that have taken place.
Oh, my bad. Let me take it to this right here. Let me get it to this right here. My bad, family. How y'all doing this beautiful morning? Let me get it out the way. I was finished getting my share on. So I did share all of that. Okay. Let me get the I know, can y'all hear me this morning? Let me get one more share on. Let me send it to the place it needs to be in my news feed. Send it to you. Send it to Facebook. Case Liddell watching and you want to get some more of the content. Hit that like button when y'all come in too, family. Good morning to everybody. Since I'm seeing Liddell. What's up, Trevor?
Let me pop in for a second. I need to go to my Gmail. Speaking of Liddell and our content.
Oh, okay.
Let me just go ahead and pop this up on screen for just a moment. Where is share screen?
Share the screen.
Yep. Copyright report form. Share.
Share it.
And how do we blow this up, Mick? There we go.
Blow it up.
Thanks for contacting us. We removed the content you reported for violating Facebook's terms of service or Instagram's terms of service. We understand this action to resolve your intellectual property issue. Don't use our shit without permission. That's simple, Liddell.
Good morning, Liddell.
Next time you can get a hold of Mickey and you two can work out an arrangement where you pay for our content.
You work
just taking it?
Nah, how this go? She got to talk to you, and then you work the deal out, and because me and her we don't like each other.
She don't like me, but all right, you know what? If it goes through like that, I'm taking 5%.
It's no problem. That's why you good at what you do. That's why you good at what you do. You handle that part of it, but if she get rough, we pressing charges just off the drip because we businessmen. Yeah. We are businessmen. We not Neanderthals. We not jocks and none who, we do business over here. So if you keep coming, you're going to end up in court playing with us, Liddell.
And don't hide our logos either. Whether it be the old one sitting behind Mickey or the new one sitting in our upper right-hand corner, don't try to hide those. Pass it off like it's yours.
Yeah, we watching for you. We watching you, Liddell. Okay, well, let me get the pleasantries out saying the good morning.
One last thing about Little Miss Flint yesterday, guys. I was told that a troll had slipped in and I didn't get him. So I just wanted to put out an apology. That's my bad as the blue wrench guy to get the trolls out of here. She shouldn't have been subjected to that. Facts. If you're watching, I just want you to know I'm sorry. If she isn't watching, if someone could tell her, no one comes onto a platform to be insulted. It doesn't matter if it's one voice or 100 voices. So I just want to put that out there. I'm sorry. That's on me. And that's about me for now. You can go ahead and do your morning roll call.
Thank you. And that's coming from Trevor Trev. I call him Travis because it's going to be a tragedy. You keep playing with him. Kamala Buford, good morning. No Games, good morning. Sandra Nichols Martin, good morning. Erica Gaddis, good morning. Concrete Jungle, good morning. Ali, Nicole Gaddis Rivers, good morning. Fillette for Life, good morning. H. Spragg, good morning. The lovely Miss Beverly Biggs Levy, good morning. Meat Freaks Barbecue, good morning, because he coming in from Palaca, Florida. Asaya Aquil, a.k.a. Mama Aquil, good morning. David B., good morning. Wanda Smith, good morning. And we got the new VIP room, Flint Caskets. Thank you for joining. Nicole Willis, good morning. L. the Golden Child Sharp, good morning. Cassandra Scott, good morning. Pastor Matthew, Haig Smith, good morning. If I mess your name up, I apology. My apology. Words are hard in the morning. Abundant Fate, good morning. Plus, I mess words up. Francine Johnson, good morning. Felicia Martinez, good morning. And you see what it said, 810 News Media Group. Let's get it. It's Wednesday. It's the hump day. It's, you know what I'm saying? This is when you push through to get to Friday. Salty Chef, good morning. Steve Schrack, good morning. We got the beautiful Michelle Smith, a.k.a. Ann. And we also got the beautiful Terry Nixon. Thanks for tapping in, beautiful ladies. Joyce Tillis, good morning. Joyce, thank you for tapping in. And shout out to Jed, because he's going to point you in the right direction when you get the news from 810. This news you can use and not bought and paid for. But I've been trying to sell out. They don't buy Negroes like me. Avis Hopkins, good morning, lovely. Isaiah Thomas, what it do, my guy? The beautiful Carolyn Hendricks in the building. We got the soul sister, Tasha Lynn, tapping in. And we got Kobe Fatty, a.k.a. Elizabeth P. Finney, that's down with 810. Good morning. Rhonda Akins, good morning. Christo Monique, good morning. Good morning, beautiful ladies. The ladies got our back, I see. Good morning. Now the fellas coming in. My good brother Marcus Fielder topping in from Fairfield, California. What it do? We got Lil Mama coming in Maryville, Indiana by way of the Shy. I ain't forgot. I know everybody. I ain't going. Keep tapping in from Philly. We need all the help. And then we got the one and only Marcia A. Talbot. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Kim is in the building. And I would say spell it with 2 M's because it'll say keep it, moving. Keep an MF moving. Kim with 2 M's. And we got the beautiful Lawana Terry. Good morning. We got Mr. LC to you. Good morning, good brother. Thanks for tapping in. Then we got my main man, Mr. Michael Cooley, tapping in from Greenwood, Mississippi. 662 is the area code. If y'all don't know, it stands for money over BS. You heard? And we got my bro, Jeff Johnson, tapping in from Atlanta. Good morning, brother. Good morning. Good morning, beloved. We got the beautiful Miss Spring Heron in the building. Thank you for tapping in. My brothers is in the building. Andre Holland, good morning, good brother. We got Miss Odie in the building. That's all she gonna do. Miss Odie, you know why I gotta let Trevor do that deal. This is why you gotta do that deal, Trevor. And I gotta bring the bro up, Trevor. This why you have to do the deal.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I completely understand. Others, you are the better businessman, but in this case, we have to.
The rough ones, you got to do this because she might say, Mickey, I dreamed about you and think we're gonna cut a deal. That's why. Is why.
That's the wrong kind of deal. No, we want monies.
Monies.
With the S. Not one money.
Monies.
More money.
Monies. All right. That's what I'm saying. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis in the building. Good morning. Good morning to the Gaddis clan. That's what I'm trying to this the beautiful one. Queen Anifa in the building. Good morning, Queen. Good morning. We got Mr. Thomas. Thanks for tapping in. Crystal Monique, good morning. And we got Barb Harrington. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. Good morning. Reginald Davis, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Pop Gaddis, the one who created the Gaddis clan. What's up, Pop Gaddis? I see Casey in the building. Good morning. Michael B, good morning. Just a thought. Thank you for tapping in. And y'all pay attention to Just a Thought. They'll be on this Friday. That's the DC family. So y'all tap into Anna and Yogi G. You heard? Donnell Meredith in the building. Good morning. Otis Johnson. Good morning. That's my Bama brother right there. My granny was from Mobile. You heard? Wanda Jones Gaddis. Nothing but love for the Gaddis clan. And we got K. Michelle tapping in from the shot. This is what I've been waiting on to come on. I had to get to you, brother. RJ Cat said, make me a mod. I'll bounce every one of those MFers. You heard? RJ Cat, we're going to have to convince Trevor. But right now, we on peace, RJ Cat. We on peace. We on the peace mission. Eleanor Wicker in the building. Oh, close enough. Hey, thank you, Pastor. Thank you. I try to do my best. I'm Pastor Matthew. I got you. Thank you. Hey, Donnell Dumas in the building. That's the only Dumas that Wyntis like. I can vouch for that. And I bring my brother Trevor. Is that the only Dumas that
Man, that's the only Dumas that she speaks positively about. She says a lot about other Dumases, but none of them can be reported on air.
Facts. Felicia Martinez. Don't tell them smash that like button. But what's this show sponsored by?
Yeah, we need to find out who the show's sponsored by.
Oh, Felicia always put it in the chat. She's going to let us know what it. Lydia McNeely, good morning. Good petty fish in the building. Good morning, free daddy. Renetta the goddess. Thank you for tapping in, goddess. You know, I gotta put cuz up there. The beautiful Maria Carter. Thanks for tapping in, cuz. Oh, thanks for tapping in.
Day one supporter, ain't she?
Hey, been down. Even when I was on here clowning, doing some of the clowning stuff, she found light in her family. Because, you know, a lot of people would tell you, look, you can't go at family like that. They'll tell you, but she found the shining light, and we on the same page.
Man, it's hard to find someone that supports you no matter what.
For sure.
Family
Loving me,
or not.
Believe me, I got the cause. Loving me. Man, good morning, Miss Lewis. Good morning. Tell them again, Jeff Johnson said 128. And shout out to the blue members in the chat because we up to 173. You heard?
Where's the 128 at?
Huh?
Where's 128?
No, he was saying that was in the beginning. You know,
I can't read.
I had to start from the beginning, but we at 172.
Words is hard.
He's saying hit that, smash that like button. Then we got Woody Woodrow Green, what it do? Then we got Carson Newport tapping in from Saginaw, but we call it sagging. Nasty. You heard in a good way, not a bad way. Not a bad way. Georgia boy, top of the morning to you. Top of the morning. Tidra Owens, good morning. Good morning. I heard a couple brothers went down there and found a good thing. That's all I'm gonna say. Found a good thing. Found a good thing.
I thought you were about to say found out.
No, Teresa Rooney, good morning. Sassy Shay in the building. For y'all don't know, that's Just Oil. Good morning. Then we got my fellow 740 in. Shooting the shit T, what it do? Then we got the King, one of them. It's the King. Good morning, Rodney Thomas, King. Not the
King. He's calling you the King.
Yeah, he the King though too. That brother, good brother right there. Good brother. Lois Fletcher, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. This is where we at. We want everybody to come back. Bonnie Vonner, good morning. Good morning. Miss Kariza Smith, good morning. Sir Gregory, good morning. Allen, tapping in from the 843, and that's South Carolina for y'all don't know. And they love
neighbors. Well, kind of neighbors.
Reese Rose C, good morning. And like she do, she put the roll call. Mickey's roll call today is sponsored by the former Fire Chief Barton for standing on business, winning his lawsuit against the mayor. We're going to hold that thought right there. Put a clip on it. We're going to put a clip. Sweet Cupcake on break. Good morning. Thanks for tapping in from Georgia. Then we got Tasha Bella Michelle. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. And we got little bro Deldrin Johnson. He just little bro because I'm older than him. Other than that, he's still a brother. What's up, my brother? Angela Lynette, good morning. Then we got Eddie Gray tapping in from the 704. Good morning. Shantae, good morning.
Deborah.
Good
Deborah,
morning.
you post way too early. I wake up, look at Facebook, and I have like 30 things to approve from you. And they're all inspirational and goodwilled. I'm just sitting here like, I'm in a bad mood. I'm just waking up and now I have to read happy stuff. Come on now.
For sure. You see what Marcus Fielder said. Good brother said, last time I heard someone say money's marvelous, marvelous. Hagler was chasing Sugar Ray. That's what my mama said. I want my monies. My mom used to say, I want my monies. And she was serious. RJ, brother, you're going to be a moderator eventually. But right now, we on peacetime. I know you watching everything. You heard? Susie Q, good morning. Just the Thoughts is sponsored by Can't Get Right Records. And Can't. I'm telling you. Anna Celia, good morning, good morning, good morning. Floyd Turner in the building, good morning, good morning. We got Kenneth, good morning. We got Denise tapping in from Georgia. Good morning, Denise, good morning, good morning. Emma Williams, good morning. That's what I'm saying, good morning. And we got Brianna Busted Benz and Shocks, good morning. And you know, I save almost the best for last, the beautiful Deborah Luna in the building. Good morning. Javier Jones, good morning. Good morning. Kendrick Jones, good morning. Lanita Murray, good morning. Then we got the one and only Use People. That's a real one.
Use People.
Gladys Williams in the building. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning. We got Sunshine. Grand Rising Kings and Grand Rising back to you, Sunshine. Now you ain't Sunshine from off Harlem Nights, is you? We got this. This truly is the best for life. We got the sister Renee Jackson tapping in from Chicago. My sister Renee, what it do? Good morning, beautiful. Having thanks to love to see. Hey, oh my goodness. We got Miss Eunice. She gonna hold you accountable, and I'll be hot damn if she don't catch your trip. If you're lying, she gonna call you out on it.
She asks everyone some hard questions. She'll set us straight.
So will Mickey. That wasn't right. I was just, damn it. I'd be like, won't you get like Stevie sometime, Miss Eunice, when I go off on one of my ends? Just miss it one time. But I love it because you gotta hold people accountable. Christopher Knox. Good morning. Good morning. Then they set me. My main man, brother Lumi Herbert in the building. What it do, good brother?
He's trying from the hotter side of Florida, but I'm boiling up here. I don't know how he's doing down there.
All I can tell you is this weather has been downright disrespectful, but I love it. I love it. And another person you don't need to be lying to. Oh, Rose Gaddis in the building. Give me good morning, Rose Gaddis. Oh, my hot damn it. I got to put her on here. The beautiful Sherry Allen. Good morning. Carl, you better be on here because I sent you this in a text, man. Sick of you coming late every morning. You damn near bad as Wyntis. At least she say she don't come late. I send you the thing. You know, I'm not getting no respect. I'm just telling. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield. I don't get no respect.
No respect.
It's just downright disrespectful. I'm telling you, I'm not happy right now.
Oof. Well, I mean, it is 20 past, so Wyntis be here in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, she'll be here about 10 minutes. She went and got her cup of liquor or something. I'll be knowing. We got me. Oh, hold up. Aubrey Collins in the building. Good morning, y'all. I know I'm gonna recognize y'all. Then we got Noble Mac tapping in from Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's a clean car on his profile pic.
The beautiful Miss D said, "Good morning." And smash that like button and quit playing. Then we got the lovely Michelle Young in the building. She be coming down there lecturing on council. Everybody in there and outside, she be giving a lecture. And we don't get it. But I hear you. I hear you, Michelle Young. B. Marie, what it do, my sister B. Marie? I owe you a favor, B. Marie. I got you. Don't worry about it. When I mess up, I'll make it right on the rebound. You heard? Sunflower 34. Hey, Miss. Hey, some I can get together. Some I can get together. You know, the hard ones I can pronounce. It's the easy ones I can't. You know, words are hard.
Yes, they are.
Words are hard.
I was in the Army. I can't count.
Yeah, and I'm sick of it. Because I try my best to do everything by the book. Now, y'all want sometimes me, I'm telling you, I try my best.
Let's see. Definitely enjoyed the show. Thank you, Just a Thought.
Can do right. That's what I got Trevor for. He can do right. Yeah.
Me do right.
Yeah.
It really depends on what mood I'm in, if I'm doing right or if I'm just going off on a tangent. You know what I mean?
That's why I sent Trevor. Because I already know Trevor going. I remember the first time. That's why I was like, I got to keep him. He told me, look, man, we not finna go over this. Either shit or get off the pod. You remember when I was like, man, we're going to just go on our own.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, I ain't got time to be saying this. That's why I'll be like, you know who, I'm going to let Trevor go do it. Because if Trevor ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That's why I fucks with him.
Look,
I can already know when he gonna trip. Jimmy, what up, my good bro? He tapping in from Boston, Massachusetts, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
Yeah. They loving this worldwide right now. They loving this. Thank you for coming in. Just a thought. Thank you. I love it though, because I know y'all think Wyntis to crash out. This should crash out artist.
Oh yeah. I'll set it up and knock it down.
Artist. That's the real crash out. Raphael Bird, good morning. That's the real crash out artist.
I think there's been times you've just gone, nope, we're ending it right here. Trevor opened his mouth.
Yeah, I'll be like, that's
10,
the 15 real
minutes
crash
early.
out. Donnell Meredith, good morning. I'll be laughing because I'll be like, yep, this is where it's gonna go all the way left.
Done did it.
Yeah. I'll be like, but yeah, I'll be like, yeah, hey man, I done had some fun along. We done had some bumpy roads, but it's been some smooth ones too. You know,
yeah.
But it's
every time we get ourselves a new studio, it's nice and smooth for a week. How many studios we've been through now? 3?
Oh my God, let's talk. Hey, Maria Carter said she loved the shirt, Trevor. As a Marine, I couldn't care less. It's only treason.
It's only treason if you lose.
Right. It's only treason if you lose, straight up. And as y'all can see, we got some good stuff set up. We waiting on Ray. Y'all know Ray. You know, it's summertime. We lucky to even get Ray some days, because on days it was 90. It was hell trying to get Ray in here. Karen Malone, good morning.
90 at 9 a.m.
Good morning. Yeah, it was hard to get Ray up here. Only time Ray want to come on is wintertime. She don't mind coming in. Then we got to be careful. I'd be scared for Ray to be driving. She has no sense of understanding that it's winter for a reason. Means slow down.
She was blind half the winter and still driving. That's what scares me.
She don't pay attention to the rules. Like she think it's rules, then it's her. And I tell Ray that.
It's fine though. I mean, her car didn't come any more banged up.
Yeah. Right. Especially, I don't want to piss Ray off because, you know, Matthew Gaddis, good morning.
She'll come in and start telling on us.
Okay. What's up, little bro? That's Matthew Gaddis, law for the layman. Trevor's only a war crime the first time. Hot damn.
That's the shirt I was wearing yesterday, or was I wearing steel?
Oh, you see?
If you guys want to see some weird American history, go check out The Fat Electrician here on YouTube, and he has a second channel called The Fat Files. I'm not giving the man free promotions, but maybe he may mention us in the future. He's got a far larger platform, but he's got some good war history and some good business history too. You wouldn't believe the setup to Little Caesars.
Wow. I got to go ahead and start getting us some real sponsors from here. But it seems like some of them scared. I got to reach back out to my dispensary family. Y'all know the dispensaries. We doing this again. We finna get at the dispensary. We got to get we got to get the sponsorships coming on in, but we really can be independent. Because right now I'm trying to sell out. I'm telling y'all. Big Mama got us in the building. Good morning. I be trying to come over and sell out. Y'all know who be giving me a hard time when I be saying I'm ready to sell out? Him and Wyntis. You and Wyntis give me a hard time. Now we're gonna tell the truth. I'm like, shit, we need some money.
I do say we're gonna tell the truth, but I also say we're not selling out for cheap.
Sequoia, good morning. Right. Now everybody understand we need monies. So this is called the money. This what the monies. But you know what I do? But I do love fires, the grassroots doing it, because man, you can still be true. Because I'm gonna give a shout out to the chat, because if it wasn't for y'all, I would have been sold our asses out. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'd have been winning. Y'all would have seen 810 on that check registry. The mayor don't know. He didn't know. He would have sent it on in. I'm trying to tell you, but I'm glad that the way that it did go, man, that it did go this way. Yeah, it's a meeting tonight, Deborah, and I'm in that thing. Pastor Marvin Gaddis in the building. Well, I'm gonna get there. You know what? Wyntis is gonna have to be there early because I do have to go. I know, family, y'all be like, his body break. Yes, my body is breaking down. Hashtag the monies. Because I gotta go. I told you I've been having the problems with my ankle and stuff, so I gotta go to see the ankle specialist. So Wyntis is gonna be there. I'm hoping if we be on Facebook for a minute, we'll be on Facebook for a minute. Because I'm gonna try. I gotta be there at 4:30. So I'm gonna try to
send her a link.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I hate going onto Facebook just because there's so much going on there. And I went through the back end of the Facebook page the other day. Mm-hmm. There's so many frivolous copyright claims against some of our content. Like, I don't want to fight Facebook.
Dude. Are you right?
Like,
right.
Some of them were saying that we ripped off God, what was that movie in the 90s? Boys in the Hood? Like, when did we ever play any of that? Get out of here.
Man, they was
some petty people.
Yeah, they was taking some stuff. Keisha Denise, what it do? You better start knocking. I had that thing on me. So you just busting up in here like that. They're gonna see you. They're gonna see you. They're gonna see you down there. Harlem Shake back up out of here.
Man,
good morning, Keisha Denise.
Told you guys about 10 minutes.
Yeah,
I told y'all.
We got Reverend James West, Jim Gaddis. That's the Gaddis.
Okay, I got a question about all the Gaddai. Like, are all y'all in the business of preaching and reverending and all of that? Like, goodness gracious.
Then we got the Maxter herself. We got the Maxter in the building. Good morning. Yeah, new one. Good morning. We got new one. Like my sister Renee said, y'all, we got 237 some people up in here. Y'all better start hitting that like button and sharing. Yeah, they love me and Trevor.
Yes.
But then when the way of Jesus Christ Church. Good morning. Tony Terry. I've been waiting on you. Tony Terry in the building. The good bro from Miami-Dade County 305. You heard?
Like, I got something to say about the Maxter real quick. Man. Shit, love her to death, but I think you should avoid her cooking. She's so international. She might make you some Thai food and wreck you. She's probably an amazing cook, but something tells me she don't like burgers and fries no more. She likes the good stuff. Ooh. You or Maxter would cook it, but something tells me your stomach can't handle that.
No, can you? Yeah. Man, I've been messing up, man. I've been messing up. We got Lindsay, Erica Gaddis in the building. Good morning. And we got the beautiful Miss Lorraine Thompson. Good morning. Have y'all people been doing business with my sister Lorraine Thompson now? Because she might didn't think I know her business at on Richfield Road. Y'all go do business with the sister. Like, hot damn. We got the beautiful Grace and Peace. Y'all, like, come on now. Y'all be saying all this stuff when black people don't have they got businesses. You got to go spend with them. And she a good one. Oh, we got Bubba Gaddis in the building. Hot damn it.
Bubba?
I love the Gaddis clan.
Hey, Bubba.
You ready to come on? Or you want to do a little more sharing? Or, which one is it?
I shared all the way here.
About time you done something. We got.
Wait, did you reshare what I shared?
In the building.
Huh?
Christine Chandler in the building.
I can't hear.
Did you reshare what I shared?
In the group.
I put it in your group.
I know. I've been seeing you've been doing it in the group, so I've been leaving it alone.
All right. I just,
Miss Lorraine, can you put the name of your business back in the building? I drank some of that. I had me a shake this morning. And I'm
my brother Tony Wiggins. I've been listening to Last of a Dying Breed by Young Jesus.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta go in the executive. Trevor, take over. I gotta go in the executive session with this.
Wyntis is fuzzy. Well, that's not nice to say.
Hey, Trevor, take over. I'm finna flip us in. I'm finna get us right.
All right. See, Tony, this is why I'm saying she's going around the world. I don't know how you're going to eat some of the wonderful dishes from around the world and not try to come home and try to cook them yourself. Like, I went to Afghanistan once, guys, and mind you, I'm still trying to cook some of the cuisine from over there. Oh, see, here we go. Bougie. She has to have Colby or Scottish on her burgers. Okay. All right, I see. Also, guys, can we all just appreciate that I've been getting a lot of help on the back end from a lot of people, Just Oil being one of them. explaining to me the hashtags and stuff. Mind you, this is the first time I've done any of the back end stuff, right? Like I used to leave it all up to Mickey. Now he's let me start working it, and I've had so many people come up and like, hey, you could do this, and it has made all the difference in the world to us. I've seen our analytics go up. So I just want to give a quick shout out and thank you for that. See? All right, we got Rodney stepping in. Who else we got here? Anyone else just step in? Well, Allison Gaddis Jordan. Okay. Taco Rice from Okinawa.
Back, hold on one second.
Man, I just made myself some egg fried rice the other night. Man. And I did it right. I had to use old.
Fuzzy?
No,
she's not fuzzy.
You just got added back to the show.
What's up, King Rodney?
You still fuzzy?
Oh, no.
No,
you ain't fuzzy. No. Is she still fuzzy family?
It don't look like my boobs in it.
Hey, this ain't that type of show, man.
No,
I'm on camera.
Yeah, asshole. You think you do?
Now she ain't.
Shit.
You've lost camera privileges.
This damn fool. This is a damn fool right here.
Shit.
Oh man. Mickey Cup.
Come up. Good morning, everybody.
D-Dream. Good morning.
I would have. Hey, I ain't like Judy. I gotta make sure mine is right and tight. Just saying.
The boy O'Neal. Good morning.
I'm just saying, y'all all laugh. So good morning.
Yeah,
I'm here. I'm here.
This is the sister of Miss Lorraine Thompson place. It's called Auto Body Complete, and Nate Smokes and Vapes. Thank you so much. No, thank you, beloved. This is y'all go.
I think Mickey kicked me.
I kick you. I ain't no 7 foot. Nah, you just
these two like brother and sister, the way they go back and forth. It's great. I love their dynamic. I just sit here.
Right?
Did you see she just grabbed herself over here?
I saw.
I'm telling her I'm trying.
Y'all shouldn't have been paying attention to me then. Hell.
It's hard not to pay attention to you.
We on screen. You wouldn't do this. You know what? If you was working for Channel 12, you wouldn't do this. You listen to what they saying. Y'all go support my beautiful sister, Miss Lorraine Thompson. You know what time it is, family? They need the weather. It's hot damn.
I'm not saying nothing else. He done put me on camera, had me looking all inappropriate. For this family show.
Oh, he said
Angie. Oh yeah, I'm retired too, but they ain't giving me no certificate. They just gave me a box.
Get your ass out of here.
But they didn't break your back neither.
I swear to God, they just gave me a box. I swear to God, they gave me a box and an escort to the door. That's all they gave me.
But we need the weather. You need to play. You need
I
to
was
play
talking
back.
Angie. I'm a sports fan.
Music.
They be getting me going.
Listen, what A10 gonna do?
We're gonna do something special.
We gotta send some. We sending a gift
from A10.
From A10 to we gotta do it. We gotta do it. We gotta do that because you've been here for us.
Yeah.
When she call you, you come through. So we sending a gift.
If she in the country.
Yeah, but usually when she in the country, she do come.
Right.
But from me, Trevor, and Wyntis, we sending a gift to the groom and the bride.
She said, add the song of the day after the weather. I got you. Okay, hit me with the weather music one more time. Okay, that's it. That's enough.
Aw.
Damn track. All right, right now it's only 68 degrees.
But what it real feel like?
It feels like 68. It's sticky outside to me though. We got a high today of 79 with a low of 64. Showers early, then cloudy in the afternoon, high 79 degrees. Winds east northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and a chance of rain 60%. So what am I trying to say here?
It's gonna be confusing. The weather is just confusing like council.
Mm-hmm.
They go on vacation, they don't go on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
You heard? Boil the pot, then throw in the water.
Fat. What they doing, Trevor?
They're boiling the pot and throwing in the water.
That's the breakdown of today's weather. Michelle Pfeiffer, we call her Michelle P in the building. Good morning.
She's the one that told me you always gotta have your jug sitting up, Wyntis.
New one. RJ Cat, go on, start your madness.
What
new
RJ
one,
do?
This was new one just did 225,000. I don't know what that means. I'm just looking at new one. Then tapped on something, said 225,000.
I already know. I know what it is. It's bad. It's bad as hell. It's so damn bad. Hold on. Before we get to, let me do my shout out to ATN News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. Around here, we call him Space These Sprockets, but today we're gonna call him Watchful Mick. And then on the other side, we have Trevor Berryhill. Today we're just gonna call him Tactful Trev.
Tactful.
Yep, I'm in my army gear. I'm ready for the rally today.
What up, Snowman?
I'm on all the Republicans.
What up, Snowman? And
that's coming in on buses and everything for the rally. I'm ready. Miss Gladys, she got on her tactical gear.
She in here?
Man, we ready.
And Grace and P said, today. Wow, y'all having good weather. She said, down in Georgia, it's 85 degrees right now.
Dang.
That's how it was that other morning. How you feel being in the studio now?
Warm.
Was it like yesterday? The day before Monday, I thought
I thought it was just stupid.
I was like, this,
It was just dumb.
But I had to come back. I mean, Elliot did it yesterday, man. I was sweating like I stole something.
We got to get an ATN, like a TV guy, because I don't know. I don't even know what time the shows come on.
Man, that confuses me too, because I'm supposed to be on the back end, doing the thumbnails, doing the monetization
Elliot came
stuff.
on Sundays.
He do come on Sundays, but we do Conspiracies Tuesday.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we doing a boule. So next week, Trevor, I'm gonna get with you because I got a clip. I already know the shows. I got a clip.
Doing a boule.
Yeah, we breaking down the boule.
So I don't even know what that is.
What's that house where they have all the prostitutes at? Brothel. Yeah. I was talking about brothel.
No, BOULE.
Y'all going to a brothel.
No, BOULE. But he breaking down the Divine Nine. Stephen Coakley had been talking about it, and it's talking about fraternities and sororities and Freemason.
What time do you guys come on Tuesday?
Well, we came on 5 yesterday, but we trying to get the schedule together. It's supposed to be 3:00, but 5 it was yesterday.
Well,
we call it Conspiracies Tuesdays.
Let's talk about that 225,000.
RJ Cat.
Y'all want to talk about that? Yeah, put it
Get
up.
ready,
you got it, Trevor. You want to put it
up? No, I already got it.
Stop
sending it to me in text, by the way. If I have to do it on a computer, just send it to Facebook.
Yeah. That's why I've been meaning to tell you. It'd be easier because when you send it through the text, it'd be trying to switch it over. It's a hell of a time.
Yeah, it turned it into some weird file that the computer didn't even recognize. I had to play with it. Anywho,
look at this shit right here.
Look at
this shit right here. So let me give y'all the Chief Barton, former Flint fire chief, who was fire chief at the time when the Mitchell boys passed away. He filed a $10 million lawsuit.
Hold up. You said 10 milli? We missing
10 million. At first, I thought this was 2.25 million.
Right.
But then I seen it was only 200. He didn't. Chief Barton and the city of Flint settled for $225,000.
What we missing? We missing like 700.
No. We missing some millions.
Yeah, I meant 7 million.
9 million. 775,000.
That's what I was going to say. 7,725,000. 75,000. That's a lot of change off the. Damn, you right, Trevor. 9,725,000. God, 9,775,000. 9.7 he left on the table.
Yeah, while y'all figuring that out, I do want to give a special shout out to one of our bumpers, Miss Consuela Phillips. She called me yesterday. We had a real good conversation. So I just want to give you a shout out, baby.
Shout out. I told you.
All right.
I got her name right.
Consuela.
Yeah, I can get the name.
Consuela.
It's the easy names like Jack.
Oh,
I'll be on here, can't say right.
Where's Just Doyle at? Sassy, where
she's been here.
Song of the day, I want you to put it in, is Last of a Dying Breed, Young Jeezy.
Cheryl Brody's Good Morning. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis said it's 101 in North Carolina. I ain't coming there.
I'm hitting 97 today, before and after a rainstorm.
Y'all see what the Flint Housing Commission did over there in the projects? They said y'all gotta take y'all can't have no air conditioners in y'all windows.
Downright
What the hell they supposed? What the hell? What the hell?
Oh man!
What the hell, Yante? I know who's singing along with me, Maria. What the hell, he fan? What the hell, he air? What the hell, he is hot? What the hell?
Are they gonna at least put in some like industrial AC units and some venting? No, what the hell?
Somebody send me the letter real quick.
Yeah, send Wyntis. Y'all take a pause. T in the D, report to the lector.
The lector.
Yeah, I gotta say it like
T, report to the lector.
Report to the lector. Taz Montana 313. I ain't going through this. Get your ass up here. I gotta make sure you won't hear now, because I
don't say it with an N.
I'm waiting for somebody to send me the letter. Text it to me or send it to me a messenger from that letter from the Flint Housing Commission. And then, I swear y'all be on.
She said that y'all talk about goat gate. We got goats in the city of Flint.
We sure do. And here go one right here. Let me send this to Trevor. When is that? Oh, damn, we need to. Damn. So right now they're having the third ward ambassador meeting.
Oh, my brother on here, Elliot McCants. Elliot,
I got a question.
Tell them what time the show. My bad, 1,000%. Hey, they want to know what time the show coming on Tuesday. We got to give them a definite time, brother.
Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about the lawsuit, but
go ahead, Wyntis. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No, I did it all.
Okay, so wait a minute. So remember when Dennis asked was the ambassador using city resources? And everybody was like, okay, so they having an ambassador third ward community conversation right now at the North Side Mini Police Station. So who paid for the North Side Mini Police Station? Is it free to all residents? It must be.
Is it?
Because them two is residents, because ambassador is not a real thing.
Hold up, fam.
It's at the mini police station.
Please don't tell me them ambassadors throwing the thing again. Please
right now,
don't
from 9 to 11, they having their own morning bunch.
Stanley Wood, good morning. Are you serious?
Yep.
Who got the picture? Who got the? I know they've advertised.
I do.
I do. Of course you do.
Hold on, let me see if I can share it to Trevor. Here we go.
Boom. All right, give me a sec. I sees it. Let me download that real quick as well. Save image.
Okay, I'm at work right now behind there, and it's no one car here. Oh, okay, got that. And nobody.
And I need to pull this up on a side.
Christy Coleman tapping.
All right.
DFW, Texas. Okay, when this finish, like, come on, my bad. You know, I'll be tripping. No, hot damn. Here it is. There you go. Here go the games. The beautiful Linda Boots on there. The ENA board member and ambassador, LaShawn Johnson, who's running for the third ward and ambassador.
Yeah.
Tricky.
Look, she can't read ambassador. I don't know how she's going to run for anything.
Topics of discussion, third ward updates.
Sometimes reading be hard.
New developments.
I was struggling yesterday. Summer
events. Northside Mini Police Station. What ward is that in? Is that in the third ward?
Well, that's where Liddell have her meetings.
Yeah,
so
that's where.
Second ward.
Oh, second ward.
So, hey, if you live in the third ward and you want to find out what's going on in the third ward, to go talk to some third ward ambassadors, go to the second ward. That's very Flint.
But is this kind of crazy though, man? I got no disrespect to Linda Booth or nothing. I really blame, and I'm gonna tell the brother when I do see him again at the ENA board meeting. I promise I'm gonna ask him. I have no problem doing that. I'm gonna be respectful because I'm a respectful brother. But why are you going along with this madness? Wyntis, you was right there when he told me. When he said, I told him the ambassador is nothing you can do. It's nothing you can do. Like he said, you can't do nothing.
So ain't nobody sent me the letter from the Flint Housing Commission yet. I'm so shocked.
You're rather blunt, man. If you look in the lower right-hand corner, what does that say?
A voice for the third ward.
Doesn't that sound like a campaign slogan?
Shit, if it ain't one,
it is now.
Right. And then it say third ward updates, new developments, summer events. You're not in like it's like to me.
Why are they getting this information, but the rest of the residents aren't? I'm sorry, they're in a made-up position. They ain't jack.
And Linda Booth, let me put respect on her name. ENA board member Linda Booth, that's not a good look. How are you playing in a game that is not even, you are on the ethics and accountability board. There's nothing ethical about this that's going down, and you playing a part of the game. Like when I call out Miss, I don't call her out, I just speak the truth. Miss Inez Brown. When she let Liddell slide through the crooks. Through the crack. That wasn't real. And look at all the damage she done caused.
You right, slide through the crooks. You had it right the first time.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like I know I was throwing a little nugget too. I dropped little things too with my not so smart self.
Now wait a minute. Shiloh Comments was in the
I have to pull up what Mr. Elliott just said.
Well, brother Elliott McCann.
Yeah. The man that, makes me look dumb just because, by comparison, he's really smart. Anyway, ambassador is only for information purposes only. They cannot give information to the people for the reasons of campaigning. We will be on that at 5 p.m. on Tuesday.
No, he said we'll be on, meaning the conspiracy show will be on at 5
There
p.m.
we go, man. Them bumpers be bumping. There go that letter, Trevor. I just sent it to you.
Yep.
Thank you, CC. I'm using initials from my sources.
I already know what that is, and I can say it on the air. You want me to say it? I won't.
No.
I don't tell. Kenneth said ethics only count if you are dealing with moral people.
Facts. Okay, so
back to you.
I gotta remember to go back.
Damn.
Let's talk about this air real quick. So this is the Flint Housing Commission. Over there where they paying back $50 a month, where they stole all that money from, and they get to make arrangements for $50 a month. It says window air conditioners are not allowed. If you have one in your window, you must remove it. If you choose not to remove it, you will receive some type of violation.
Hold up. Pause for a cause. I gotta
lease violation.
Pause for the cause. I gotta give a shout out. Good morning to the beautiful Carol Marshall. Thank you for tapping in. Thank you. And good morning to you. I gotta give a shout out.
Thank you for giving birth to real.
I don't thank her for that, but thank you for tapping in. Well, go ahead.
Okay, so over there in River Park townhouses, you can't have no air conditioner in your window. So that tells me they don't have air. What the hell? It's hot as hell.
Hey,
it's not like they can't go jump in Bluebell Beach because don't it still got E. coli and all of that in there? Is it open?
Well, I see a phone number here to reach out if there's any questions regarding this matter. Do we want to call it and ask how the people are supposed to cool off during this very hot summer? Business hours 9 to 5. It is past 9.
But that's cold-blooded.
I mean,
we got a lot to talk about today.
If
we get time, we'll call them.
I'll put that down.
Yeah. Who owns River Park? Flint Housing Commission. That's what it looked like.
Oh, wait, here.
Bluebell just shut down again?
Shit, you would go swim in that water?
Hell no.
No disrespect to Bluebell, but the water.
Yeah, it looks like Flint Housing owns it.
And that's how they doing the people over there. Gonna burn them out, huh?
Yeah. That's crazy.
I'm with
173
you.
Units.
Okay.
What happened?
What's the phone number?
It said the people need to know how to address this problem. Cicero, I've been waiting on you to tap in too. Good morning, good brother.
What's phone number?
Phone number 810-736-3050.
And y'all know Wyntis gonna call him.
Residents are our number one concern.
Yeah,
Our
right.
office is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m.
They
if you wish to
watching
bring in
Wyntis.
paperwork, there is a
Hey,
drop
Liddell.
box in the lobby for your convenience.
Hit that like button.
Walk-ins are welcome on Mondays within normal business hours. Please listen carefully as the options have changed. For public housing, dial 3138. For
What?
Section 8, if your initial for your last name
3138.
starts with A through I, please.
Did it say 313? Okay.
3138.
You know, everybody in Flint watched the bump. I don't even know why we do. Why do we do this?
That's why I watch it.
We're gonna get us an answering machine.
Oh my goodness, man. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, we got another phone number at the top.
Ain't nobody at the housing commission. Ain't nobody at the housing commission.
Our
Nobody.
business hours are from 9 to 4, but it's 9:52. Why aren't you answering? Sir
Watch
Grizzly,
Right, they see
thank you for
Wyntis
being a
talking.
member.
That's right, Angie. I need a Google Voice WhatsApp number.
You ain't lying. We can't announce that we're gonna call. They watch it like, oh yeah, okay. You think you're gonna set us up? They like, yeah, you ain't.
Hello,
setting
you reached the desk of Tamara Way for the Low Income Public Housing Department.
I ain't gonna leave a message.
tried.
Man, ain't gonna call us back.
Yeah, but
Hey, I
remember,
called.
Luna just gifted a membership, and Darnell Dumas, the only Dumas Wyntis likes, caught it.
Only one,
hey,
baby.
Thank you,
Wyntis,
Deborah.
we gotta give them some. Hey, and some of these, what's the names? We gotta do members only for they can. We gotta give them a members only show. We gotta do a deep dive, Wyntis, on something.
Okay.
You let me know when you ready, because you know.
Oh.
When y'all ready, we're gonna do a deep dive.
Are you ready for the Genesee County Land Bank's new lawnmowers?
Let's go
Not
finish
yet.
the $25,000
Let's get to
because
it.
we
All
kind
right.
of played with that for a second. So the city has been settling lawsuits. So remember the first lawsuit we talked about, they settled for $175,000 that had to do with what was that one? Police brutality.
Ah, yeah.
Remember that one?
Mm-hmm.
So that was in June. I don't know who won that $175,000, but then I'm just saying, look at $175,000 for police brutality.
Right.
Then you have Chief Raymond Barton, who I thought, and I'm not an attorney or judge or nothing like that. I thought he had a hell of a damn case because you had two young men that died.
Mm-hmm.
Two young men died in a fire. You had firefighters that went in and they did not find the young men. Then you had two more firefighters that came later on and they found them and they rushed them to the hospital, but unfortunately they passed on a couple days or, sometime later. Now, with all of that, you remember when Barton was on, he did a little press conference. He had a tear run down his face. He was talking about how he was being asked to change the police report, and he said no. Yeah, the fire report. He said no, he wasn't gonna do that. I found out that Shameless used to work at the fire department too.
Huh?
Yeah, but Shameless wasn't a firefighter. I don't know what Shameless did, but little Birdie told me that Shameless used to work at the fire department too.
Are you serious?
Secretary.
He was a secretary. Well, how did he go
that's
from
just my guess. That's just my guess.
Trevor be on
okay. You about to get me going.
Yeah, I'm on BS.
Hey,
Mr.
Trevor, can you drop
Megatron.
the member link in there because they want to see how do they remember. Trevor finna drop.
Yeah,
the
I
member
got
link.
you.
So Barton was on there and $10 million. He hit the city of Flint with a $10 million lawsuit. And he settled for $225,000.
I mean, I do have some questions about this.
That make me think a whole lot because I'm like, what the hell?
Did he get one of them? Did he get one? Let me talk to you.
Like this all we got right now?
Nah, this what it is. You're gonna take it or leave it, or we'll destroy you. You know what I'm saying?
But check
That's
this out.
how conspiracy theories come in. Like,
Although the city of Flint admits to no liability in the claim filed by the plaintiff, the Department of Law recommends settling all claims for $225,000. And that's just customary where they say, just because they settle, they don't admit nothing.
Facts.
But he can't even go refile another case. This is it. Like you can't come back and say, you know what, I done found something else or something and something and something, and he can't do nothing. And then $225,000. Think about it. You gotta pay your attorney out of that $225,000.
Well, Angie did say he might got more than one lawsuit. That could just be one of them, or is that all of it right there wrapped up together?
Well, information
satisfaction of any and all claims arising from said matter.
This is it. This is it right here.
Oh, that's it. Shit.
This is it.
Now,
I don't know who the attorney was. Go ahead.
I got a couple questions here. Like, number one, did they, because he's not going to see the whole $250,000 there at all, right? Because it doesn't say that they're going to cover the taxes here. So he's already down. What's a quarter of that? 50.
Trevor, hold on. I mean, keep talking, Trevor. I got to say something.
$65,000. And then on top of that, my next question is, I heard rumors that he was thinking of retiring. So are they just paying him out his last, like, say, 2 or 3 years as okay, look, we fired you wrongly. You can collect your last 2 or 3 years worth of salary and be done with it. That's what I'm trying not to go too conspiracy about it. I'm really not. But that's my question.
Like, Joy, good morning.
There were some rumors that he was thinking of retiring at some point in the quote near future at that time. So is this just like, hey, let's pay you out what you would have made and just call it a severance package?
I ain't going for that. Flint,
that's just a question.
I mean, but they got to have insurance though. Well, at least
they do got insurance, but think about
Megatron,
it. Okay, so if that wasn't enough for you, put up the next one. So we got the fire marshal. The fire marshal, I didn't even know he had the lawsuit in.
What's his marshal?
Name? Michael Cochran.
Oh, for real?
So I'm hearing that the Flint City Council approves the settlement on the matter of Cochran versus the city of Flint. He got $43,437. Was Michael Cochran?
Yeah, $43,437 in enhanced retirement contribution payable to the Michigan Employment Retirement System and $32,500 in attorney fees. So at least his attorney fees is free. Like he doesn't have, that doesn't come out, but it's just going into his retirement fund. Like,
it's not no money.
Bro, you got ripped
off.
No, because I was going to say there's a ripping of a new one happening with that.
No, this is not another lawsuit. I see what y'all saying in here, but this is not another lawsuit. This is it. This is it. $43,000. He can't even buy a damn Tesla. He can't buy a Cadillac. He can't even buy my damn Traverse.
Megatron just hit us with the $9.99 super chat. Yeah. Thank you, Megatron. Black Megatron. My bad. Black
as Councilwoman Liddell Lewis told Pfeiffer, this is not a Cadillac. It's a Traverse, you racist bitch. She said that too, y'all. FYI. You know, the good council lady that's always above.
The one that I started off the show today showing that we got content removed from her Facebook for using our content.
I was hollering when I seen that.
About stealing the content.
Yeah. But I just don't, I hope, this is not even making no sense.
It's not.
Because
put in 10 million, but didn't it say he settled? Did it say the fire chief settled for the 225?
That's what it say.
Nah,
they have wrote it up and presented.
This mayor can lie though.
I mean, but it's being presented. It's being presented in a resolution approving the settlement. That means it's like, go back to it, Trevor. What did it say? 225.
An executive session was held in reference matter on Monday, June 23rd, 25, in accordance with Michigan Codified Law 15.268 Echo and MCL 15.268 hotel in an open meetings act, and the plaintiff, Raymond C. Barton, has accepted the city of Flint settlement offer pending city council approval.
That's what I wanted you to read. That's what I want you to read. It is no more lawsuits. This is it, y'all.
Coretta House.
This is the 10 million. So my question is the $50 million lawsuit that the mother has in for the loss of her 2 sons. What they gonna offer her? A gift card?
You and I talked about this in text, and
right.
You know what my answer was? They're just going to offer her a water credit for 2 years, one for each child. They're that cheap.
They are that cheap and that dirty. Like, this is nothing. This man whole career was on the line. We seen it play out. 225,000. And trust me, I understand what it's like to sue the city. Lord knows I do.
Shit, it ain't fun.
And it's not fun. If he would have got it, it would have been appealed. They went to appeals court. But I mean, sometimes you gotta. I want to know who his attorney was.
Shit, probably I could have got him that.
Hell,
I mean,
I probably could have got him 2.25. But he still probably get his full retirement. People looking at you, get your pension,
right? Because he was fired, and that retirement
is everything.
That's everything. That is everything. That's what allows me to sit here right now. so I understand if he got his full retirement and benefits that come along with that. But all this say is 225,000.
Well, I mean, so he was fired. He was a chief. What's the union doing about this? I've never been part of a union. I will flat out say this straight up. I don't know. I don't know a damn thing about unions, except they're supposed to be there to cover your ass and protect you from hostile employers, right? It really feels like the city of Flint, and especially in this case, the city of Flint fire department was a hostile workplace to Chief Barton. How come they ain't backing him up and now he's only picking up a quarter when what happened to him is far worse? I mean, I can imagine in his mind the deaths of 2 small children weighs pretty heavily on him, and then he was asked to lie about it. The ethical and moral consequences to that are tremendous. That has to be a burden upon his very soul, and the union just let that slide by. Why weren't the firefighters, I get it, they can't strike. They shouldn't strike.
But that is weird, though.
They should be putting pressure.
But that is weird, though, Trevor. 10 million. So you leave
that's true.
9 million.
That's a good point. I'm sorry to cut both of y'all off, but KC is right. Management is not a part of the union, but they do have a supervisors union at the city of Flint. But I don't know if that includes the fire chief or not.
Yeah, but I'm like, he left, then go ahead, Trev.
He may not have been part of the union, but we can call him union adjacent, right? He was working with members of that union. He was making sure that he was taking their complaints seriously and making sure they got what they needed from the city. He was their representative in a different way, not as a union rep, but as the head of the the fire of Flint. You think they still would have backed him up?
Yeah, I mean, well, Elliot said you got to remember he is management and not at work.
Like I said, I'm not a union guy. Most of my jobs ended up being, congressional. So,
facts.
I seen that. I was cussing like Trump yesterday. Trevor? Did you find the clip where Trump was cussing yesterday?
You didn't tell me what clip. Like
he was.
I don't watch the news in my off time.
All right, can send one of the bumpers send Trevor the clip of Trump cussing. Oh, you gonna find it? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me keep talking.
I'll just make sure I give credit to whoever. He's in a press conference right now. Actually, no one cares. Anyway,
but that's cold-blooded, though. But I know you weren't gonna leave 9 million on the floor.
Who, me?
Yeah, the owl would have said who. She would have came out hollering. They trying to give me. I already know. I can't do the show, Mickey.
The bump is off. I gotta get my damn 10 million.
I know how this would have been.
Do it. Something. Losing my damn mind.
I know how this would have been. I'm not going to council.
Okay. I can see why he's angry. I can see why he cussed. But all right, Let me share my screen. This is coming from Inside Edition. Let's make sure we give them their flowers. I don't like taking other people's stuff and pretending it's mine.
Right.
Liddell.
I'm not that dirty. You can call me what you want, but I'm not that.
Facts. And
all
right, let's make sure. Let's make sure it has volume. Hopefully it does. Let's see if we can hear this. Turn this all the way up.
Reaching the fragile ceasefire.
Yeah, we basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what they're doing. Do you understand that?
The in-your-face outburst came as the president.
I mean, the
FCC. That one out, but the other ones, they was playing it all yesterday. They don't know what.
I honestly think he's going to be the first president in history to get fined by the FCC.
He don't care.
Now this is something.
He's got the money to pay that fine. That's actually not very expensive.
Do you know that Trump would have got his warning at city council?
She would have got it. That's your first one.
That's
your second one out of here.
Trump would have got a warning at the council for saying that.
Considering the makeup of council, and I'm just saying political parties wise, the second he steps in, he's getting a warning. Okay. I mean, they do the same thing with Ms. Gladys. Mm-hmm. It's true. She steps in that she's a known Republican. That's your warning. And so Trump probably would have been worse.
Well, Ms. Gladys got a warning for their asses today. Did you got the flyer for used peoples?
Which flyer?
It says we stand together. So even though while Trevor's gathering that, there's going to be a rally in front of the Genesee County Jail.
What?
Today at 1 p.m. Nope, it should be in your messenger. It is in Reboot as well.
Oh,
and they are asking. Miss Sandy and her daughter Brooke were arrested the other night at council meeting. Yes, they are Barton residents, but let me tell you something.
Let's
you cannot pick and choose where your help come from. Miss Sandy Delegate Sandy, as I call her, have been coming down there speaking up for the city of Flint, whether you like her or not. I don't give a damn, but she been speaking up for our asses. Black and white down there. She went to jail for Flint. Her daughter went to jail for Flint. And they are still traumatized. If you remember, her daughter used to come with a anxiety dog. Remember the dog that she used to have down there with her?
The little dust mop?
But still, that calmed her. That kept her.
Yeah. Like I love dust mop dogs.
Right. And so they're going through a lot. Miss Sandy, I don't know what she was charged with, but she was not released until about 6:30 last night.
Are you fucking serious?
And they PFI'd her case. We all know what that means in Flint, pending further investigation. And I'm hearing from a good, reliable source they are not doing well. They are going through a range of emotions and trauma. And we got to show up today at 1:00. So Swanson, I'm just letting you know you're gonna have a lot of people out there today, so you can walk with us and probably gonna walk us right back across the street. But I'm just saying, they got Republicans coming from everywhere.
Right.
Republican law firms have been, well, I'm not gonna say Republican law firms, law firms that the Republicans have found for Miss Sandy have been reaching out and for her to represent her, because this was. And once they seen the footage, once they learned the backstory, it's a firm, I do believe, out of Birmingham, Michigan, that will be taking her case against the city of Flint. Yes, emotional support animal. I'm so glad thank you, because I couldn't remember what the hell it was. Thank you, baby. And you know what? They gonna get their ass.
All two.
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Gladys needs all of yous today.
All of you.
All of yous. We're going to the jail at 1 p.m. today.
I'll be watching y'all from afar.
Delegate Sandy and her family needs Flint support because she was in jail for speaking up for Flint.
Right. Now
so we need to show up. We need to give her some support because people don't have to come and speak up for us. They don't.
Mm-mm.
And so we need to be there and stand with her. Now I'm gonna count today how many of those elderly white people they gonna snatch and throw on the ground.
Is they finna be packed up around the corner? And I gotta put this up here because Mark Hudson. Why does Swanson allow these people to be booked book these people into jail for speaking at a council meeting. It's insane. Like, that's what, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, a lot of people don't like, and I'm gonna say this, a lot of people don't like how the law for the layman on what he doing. Like, see what he's saying, don't get me wrong, I don't know, you know, it's his truth that he's speaking, but everybody.
They're gonna have a Republican governor candidate there today too.
Oh shit, we got to be there. Once you got to be there, it's good stuff you got to catch.
What you mean, me? We a team. There's no I in team.
I gotta go to the. Guess what they did, family? I want to know phone gate. I paid Verizon.
Oh,
I paid.
Shit, I forgot about that phone thing.
I paid Verizon. I'm just gonna tell y'all. And I got a meeting at 12 to go get another phone.
Okay. Well, AT&T.
Here, I got something to share to
it will be
highlight your point, Wyntis.
No, they got to be there. I do feel that this is crazy that they steady letting these people go to jail. JoJo Freeman. Hey, good morning, Flint, Poison City, USA. Oh,
hey, JoJo. I got my rally gear on, so I can blend in with them. Just got to take off my buffs, so I won't be standing out.
Look at, she got to take off her buffs.
So,
meeting decisions and deliberations of public body requirements, attending or addressing meeting of a public body, COVID-19. What is this?
This is Michigan Open Meetings Act. We are more concentrated on Section 3(1). All meetings of a public body must be open to the public and must be held in a place available to the general public, not public of the city, not residents of the city, general public, meaning all persons. So whenever Liddell gets up there and these outsiders, why are they even here? This is Flint, not wherever they're from. No, they're part of the public. If you're going to try enforcing a law, you need to know the damn law in the first place. Okay.
Facts.
So all persons, not all residents, not all anything, all persons must be permitted to attend any meeting except as otherwise provided in this act. In other words, if you cause too many disturbances, and it has to be quite a few, you almost have to get kicked out 3 times in one meeting for several meetings for that to kick in. Okay. The right of a person to attend a meeting of public body includes the right to tape record, to videotape, to broadcast live on radio, and to telecast live on television the proceedings of a public body at a public meeting. It has also been acknowledged that also counts for podcasting, so don't try to hit us with that. The exercise of this right does not depend on prior approval. That's where my lawsuit comes in against the city, because they tried hitting me with a prior approval of the public body. However, a public body may establish reasonable rules and regulations in order to minimize the possibility of disrupting the meeting. There's the thing. So what they've been doing been considered reasonable by anyone here? Nikki? I mean, just grabbing people and arresting them for one... hell, we've seen people get warnings for coughing, for sneezing, for clearing their throat, for clapping, for standing. Right? So that doesn't sound reasonable at all to me. Or, taking elderly folks, ripping their shoulder out of place. How about taking them out in handcuffs just for that one... I don't want to insult him, but we're going to say larger white guy with the unipod holding his phone. How he's up close to the window.
He's nice.
He's nice. But they arrested him for stepping out of the quote media area. Does that sound reasonable to you? I mean, he was less than 3 feet away from it. He was just going to get an angle so he can see the speaker. How about when they took Miss Savage and arrested her for God knows what, and then slammed her head into a wall and body into the ground? None of this is reasonable. How about when Mr. Chester was getting accosted by an officer? That don't sound reasonable. Or when Art got slugged upside the head.
Let me tell you something, and I'm sorry I cut you off on this, but this is real. And this, speaking of what you just said, Trevor, they gotta have thick skin. Do you know you can cuss the police out? That don't give them no right to snatch you up.
Shit, they do have
but it don't. But that's just showing. I'm not saying it's right.
Right, I know.
I'm not saying it's right, but you can't say that. It's supposed to be freedom of speech. But the thing is, ain't really we are being chastised like fucking kids.
What time is the rally today? 1 o'clock, right?
We are being chastised. Do you know you can, like, cause you cut somebody out, you supposed to be able to take it.
Right.
Mickey.
Like if they invading your space
right now.
Yeah, because they come up there to the fucking to the podium and say something. Oh, you ain't this. They be going back and forth, and I'm really talking about Liddell and Candace. They be going back and forth with the residents, and you don't supposed to be able to do that. They let Doug come out there. Anytime somebody coming up there to disrespect Tanya, JWC, or Dennis, they let it slide. They do selective politicking up there.
Mickey, you caught it on film before they put you in the media area. A woman in the back left stood up and started screaming at Dennis for 2 minutes straight during someone else's public speaking.
Hold on.
And she wasn't given a warning.
Hold up. It said Mickey, governor candidate wants your phone number to be passed through to your show right now.
Who just said that? Susie Q. Susie Q. I remember Susie Q from back in the day.
Hold on, let me find
Susie Q just popped back up.
I got you.
She be having a lot of information.
There go the number rolling across the bottom of the screen right here. Right.
It is 810-610-7851.
So what I was doing, I didn't want you guys to think. Let me see, Repub.
And I do got to put this up with Mark Hudson. You mind if I read this real quick?
Go ahead.
Mark Hudson says, I'm sorry. I refuse to believe in Finn or Davidson are being jailed for misdemeanors. Flint is really looking like Mississippi in 1950. So I said 50. No, and nobody's saying anything. This has been going on for a while. Facts. That's why, I mean, some of the stuff, because let me say, everybody that you be seeing, I will give Dustin on this. The things that he is saying, people want to have them backdoor conversations. They won't say it publicly, but they say it privately. Like I said, Swanson ain't been nothing but fair with me but I ain't trying to get in trouble where I gotta see him up in there. And I don't want to go in there and gotta get help. Like, no, I don't even want to be there. But I am not agreeing with this. And I see with certain things. I remember Tay-Tay, it's been people in here been calling that Genesee County out. But what I'm saying is the ones that be coming on here, like I say, Sheriff Swanson, I'm gonna put respect on his name. This platform open if he want to come and defend it, if he feels something was said out of place, you know what I'm saying? But my thing
we're in queue.
Yeah, but my thing is when you seeing this going on, it's making you wonder, like, hold on. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is you even letting people come to that jail? There's no way Delegate Sandy should have been arrested. But none should have been. Art shouldn't have been arrested when he got arrested.
It's a technical offense.
He shouldn't have been arrested.
But y'all see how the police escalate each time. So I wasn't just texting and not paying attention. What I was doing was using my rights. And I'm going to post the information on Reboot and also on the A10 page. Trevor, put it what I just sent you in your messenger if you can. Snap it up.
Yep.
Every meeting going forward, every rally going forward, every peaceful march that we have going forward, we're going to have some legal observers there. And you won't know who they are. I just submitted a form for one today. Anybody can do it. Use your rights. There are things that they have out there in place to protect us, even legal observers. They're going to be at council meetings now, and they're going to be there today.
Oh, shit. That's from the NLG?
Yes.
That's not a group to play around with.
I just filled out that request so y'all can see it right there. Wyntis just filled it out.
Who did?
Wyntis Hall.
Facts.
So it don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking junk.
Legal observer. We are going to have them there. We're going to start protecting ourselves.
Facts. Well, it's the role you start. Okay, let me do this, Wyntis. Okay, Michelle Young said, Mickey, why did Davina not call out the registered speakers timely? Why did last caller be announced? Could this be mistake have caused unlawful arrest? Anything possible. And Angie, I don't know. They just said they wanted the number to call in. So they want the number, so that's why I just sent that out.
He can't join us because we don't have his email. Otherwise, we could possibly shoot him out a invite. But He wants to call
see how quick the Republicans got together and did all of this, got them an attorney, put together a rally. You see how they did that quick?
Because they're not playing. Because the Democrats are right what's going on. They are right what's going on. They don't see no wrong from this mayor. They don't, the Democratic Party. That's what I'm saying. Even with the black Democrats, and this the thing. What I was saying, and this no disrespect to the brother that was on here, but when you can't call out, and don't get it wrong, I'm gonna say this because I'm not gonna put the conversation out that I had with somebody in private, but a lot of these organizations that's not stepping up is diabolical.
Right.
It's diabolical. I'm talking about all y'all. It's diabolical. From the BLM to NAACP, y'all have to speak up. Now y'all might be, I don't know what y'all doing, but I'm just saying, and believe me, who I contact over there is my contact. I talk to Brother Roberts. That's who I chop it up with. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? All this going on, especially Brother Roberts is in that age group that they attacking. Like, I do want to see more of an impact. And don't take this as nobody calling y'all out. This just saying, listen, man, the people need y'all. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? When you saying y'all fight for this, they need y'all. So I'm just putting it out here. So you can take it how you want to take it. I'm just saying, you got to show up. Playtime is over. Right. You can't be sitting up here, you know what I'm saying? You seeing your people being chastised and this going on and not saying nothing.
And she could have been at home chilling for the last, I've been seeing, how long Delegate Sandy been coming to council meetings? A couple years.
Facts.
She could have been doing anything else, but she chose to come and speak up for Flint. So she got arrested for Flint.
Yeah.
Her and her daughter.
Dr. Cammie, good morning.
So the least we could do is show up to support. They asked for support. Of course, I'm going to support.
Who's at the governor?
The Twinkle phone.
Are you calling for the bump?
And there's no disrespect. Like I say, a lot of them brothers been on the.
Let me patch you in live. Hold on 1 second.
Like I say, I'm just saying they need y'all now. This is the time to you know.
All right. Thanks for calling the bump. What is your name and your title?
My name is Anthony Hudson, and I am I'm running for governor here in the great state of Michigan.
Well, thank you for calling the bump. We appreciate you. So what's going on? What's going on today?
Well, I want to get a call to action to the people of Genesee County that this doesn't pertain to Republican or Democrat or independent. Right. This is a call to action for the people of Genesee County to come out and stand together and show their support for our constitutional rights that we all take pride in, no matter our background, our skin color, our ethnicity. We need people to show up because we can no longer have police officers in Flint arresting innocent bystanders, their free speech at a public city council meeting. 2 women that I know of have already been injured. One had a broken arm. The other one's still sitting in the hospital. And a young lady was arrested Monday night. She ended up at Hurley. And this is getting out of hand. And we need to stand up for this. We need to stand up against this, but we need to do it together. So I'm asking people of Flint, Genesee County, to please come stand out with us outside of the county jail on Saginaw Street. We are not protesting. We are not going to be vigilantes. We are not going to be throwing things at people. We are simply going to stand in solidarity together so people can see that we are starting to unify and come against these crooked cops that are taking our rights away from us.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much for what you're doing today. Listen, like you said, we are all in this fight together. And I'm sorry that it had to come to this, but now it's gaining traction because the way the police are weaponized on us, especially by one of your own, isn't Judy Priestley on the Republican executive board or something here in Genesee County?
She very well could be. They changed a lot of people over the few months back, and I've been all over the state, so I'm not caught up to date with who's running things here in Genesee County right now. But I do know that these women, and I'll say it again, these women have been arrested by fully grown, huge, strong men and thrown to the ground. And when I saw the video of this yesterday, yesterday,
all of them. Mm-hmm.
I took action yesterday. I got the one woman that was arrested Monday night, her and her daughter. I got them an attorney yesterday who's going to cover their case pro bono. Got her out of jail. We've got a councilwoman Burns that helped facilitate that. The undersheriff at the sheriff department was working with us on that. So it's not the sheriff's department. Although I would ask the question, where's Swanson? Where's he at? He's not even here controlling or protecting the people here in Genesee County. He's not even controlling the law enforcement officers. These men should have never handled these women the way that they have. And that's where I have a problem with it. And I hope people show up today peacefully.
Yes.
To stand together, arm in arm if necessary. We'll stand on the sidewalk. And people will start noticing this. I know I talked to my friend Dave Bondi. He's doing a show on this. We've reached out to Charlie LaDuff to see if he would cover this. We want this spread out across the state, but here in Genesee County, I know the good, hardworking people of this county, they deserve to not be targeted by police officers for nothing, for speaking your opinion, speaking your mind. That's one of the most cherished values and rights that we have as a nation, is our freedom of speech and our freedom of representation. And once they take that away, I'm sorry to say it, but we're all sheep at that point, and I refuse to be a sheep.
Absolutely agree. Now we have we're going to have some more demonstrations and peaceful rallies coming up, and we are hoping, will you guys come and stand with us?
I absolutely will. Just I'll leave you guys, once we get off the air, I'll leave you my contact information. I live in Grand Blanc, so I'm a citizen of Genesee County.
Yes.
And I'm very active here as much as I can be. You know, I'm running a statewide race, and I'm a truck driver. I'm not a politician. So everyone that's listening, I am not a career politician. I drive a truck for a living, and I've taken my social media, Facebook alone, just in the last 30 days, we've had over 9 million hits on Facebook with the things that we talk about, with what's wrong with our state. And this is one of them: police brutality, losing our rights. This isn't a transgender issue. This isn't an LGBTQ issue. We're all losing our rights.
Absolutely.
And we're allowing law enforcement to do it. And if we don't stand up, it's just inevitable. But the fact is, we have the numbers. And like Trump says, strength and peace. We can peacefully stand up together, unified as people, not Republicans, not Democrats, as people. We can stand together, and we are stronger than they are every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Well, thank you. And you know what? We're going to have you on. We're going to have you on so you can meet the people, and the people can hear more from you. And A10 will be there today. And thank you for saying that you will come back and stand with us when we do have another peaceful assembly. And I know after speaking with Miss Gladys that you've seen the other videos of police brutality that has taken place down in the council chambers. So I know you're aware of everything that's been going on. So
yes.
I am looking forward to 1 o'clock today. I will be there with the big press badge on, so make sure you come up to me, and so we can get together and exchange numbers.
Yes, ma'am. I sure will. I'll be the big guy with the white beard.
All right.
You can't miss me.
All right. Well, I'll be looking for the white guy with the beard.
With the white beard.
With the white beard.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you, and we will see you at 1 o'clock.
You have a blessed one.
1 o'clock. And anybody else who's interested, if you don't have anything going on, please come out and stand with us. I'd love to meet with you guys, talk to you guys. Maybe you have your own personal story of a situation that's happened. I'm a fighter, and I'm here to fight for the people. I'm not fighting for a party. I'm fighting for the people. So let's stand up, and let's fix Michigan together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
Thank you for calling
Bye-bye.
in too.
Bye.
Anthony Hudson, running a governor candidate for the state of Michigan.
Yes.
Right in Genesee County.
You know, it's going to be
big. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean it is. I mean, listen, hey,
You know
we
what?
said we needed we needed our counterparts.
And
you know what I'm saying?
and
To
you
come
can't pick
in.
and choose
Hey,
where
you
your
can't.
help come
Yeah,
from. And
can't.
I want to go back and I want to thank Jedediah Brown
Facts.
for helping spark this light in Flint.
Facts.
And things have been rolling ever since that casket was rolling. So I got to give thanks to Jedediah Brown and the whole INA community. Next, when they do good, you got to thank them. Councilwoman Burns has been a great facilitator, like he said, and I knew
give
that
her flowers.
throughout this whole process.
Chat was already giving her flowers. They said,
So,
I think it was Councilwoman
Burns.
Burns. That's really great. I think they put the
Councilwoman Burns and I have had several conversations.
Y'all talked?
Yes, we have
That's
talked.
what's up. That's what's
you
up.
Can listen, like
That's
I
what's
said,
up.
if the goal is the same, we ain't gotta be best friends, but we can come together for the same goal.
Yeah, I mean, look,
if
she
it's
in
for
the
the
fight.
people.
She
That's
like,
right.
And I get that. She doing her thing. You know what I'm saying. I give her nothing but respect on, what she doing. Let me just say, she in the fight because she know that if she do something wrong, we're gonna call her to the curb. She know that. She know we not gonna do nothing, but she gonna stick up for herself too. So y'all know that too.
Right. So today at 1:00, it was Tony said, "Guess Swanson."
Blame Ed.
Well, Swanson did want to come on 810, and I reached out to him.
Angela.
And what happened? Oh, and I reached out to
just
him.
Responding
and,
to Angela.
He's going to get back with us, I guess.
He'll get back with
So we'll see. He's been a guest on. I have no problems with Swanson. He's been a guest on several times.
So
Pastor Matthew Hogue Smith, I know you're gonna be there today. I know it's gonna be look, everybody on Saginaw Street watching, see what's going on, because we got over 300 people. I know we're gonna get up to 200 likes.
Listen, only ones ain't gonna be there that's on the payroll.
Fact. Get that check register out.
Right. I told him,
see who ain't gonna be there.
I told him I've been trying to sell us out, but I said you and Trevor always stop it. No. When I've been trying to get us,
I don't say no. I say you're going too cheap. I need to pay off this house, man.
Yeah, I keep telling. Yeah, but it's true. But I do like at Pastor Matthew how he on here, like he came down to council. And one thing I can't respect somebody when he didn't run for nothing. Hey, I did feel this way about it at first, but when I understood it and I seen it, you know what I'm saying, a different perspective, because he gave him 90 days. He not playing with him. He coming with a peaceful. Let me say it again, like the first one was peaceful.
Right.
All this insurrection shit that y'all picking up because y'all getting the memos. This what we do to disrupt the public. No, peaceful.
So, like I said, how many of them you think they're gonna throw on the ground today? We're gonna have some legal observers there again. For all of y'all that's watching, it will be legal observers amongst us at every council meeting going forward.
Oh, thank goodness.
Every rally, protest, press conference,
you just took them,
barbecue, whatever you want to have, we're gonna have somebody there. Watch
the show how y'all really are. Hey, Liddell, hit that like button. Candace, hit that like button. Maya, hit that like button. I know you're watching.
So, let's
get to the next one.
Keep
I know
going.
You got some more.
Yeah, I got some more.
Janita, JJ.
Let me set that down. Yeah, what else we got?
Well, some goats.
Oh, yeah, I actually have that. Give me a second.
I need 48 goats.
They brought that from
remove some things from my
goats.
And they're gonna have a meet the goat event. You can come out and meet the goats.
They're having meet the goat. They're gonna let the kids meet the goats.
Video file.
This I don't know if these is goats. But this was somebody's bright idea. Come from Genesee County Land Bank, and so they got the goats to go around, eat the grass up in Flint. I need them over there on Pearson Road, where where them apartments used to be, Sussex apartments.
No, it's true.
They need to cut. That's a whole big pasture right there that they can eat. So
I'm sure the ambassador is going to get she was picking up cow manure, so I'm sure she's going to get some calls about some goat manure.
Charlotteburg,
some goat pellets.
Any goat manure,
Should I
just call your ambassador because she picks them up.
Should I pull out the video?
Yeah, go ahead and show the people we got goats.
Chief and the DC, you played with me. I will be calling you today. Played with me.
That's a dog. Oh, they're the goats.
No, that's it. Them Ed fine. Blame Ed.
Them goats are terrified.
Like, I know. I would be too. Pulling up the Flint. Don't want me to go eat what?
Brad. That's what's going to help. That's going to help all the class night around.
Yep. So this is new, clean, and green initiative.
I mean,
what street is this? This don't look like Pearson Road, or this don't look like Russell Street.
They'd be having.
Why is there a sheep getting out with the goats?
Can they hear us?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Captain. Good morning.
Let me kill the volume.
Good morning.
And this comes to us straight from the Genesee County Land Bank Facebook page, guys. Just wanted to put that out there. But look at that. That one's already taken a poo right next to the tree.
This is crazy.
He's already on it.
They say that this is good. You know, I've seen a lot of great comments, and people love the goats. I mean, they love the goats better than they love our asses. Because, once somebody said, I don't know why y'all got a problem with the goats. Because they whooping our ass right now down at City Hall. So we got a little bit more pressing issues than some goats.
Yeah, tell them again.
A little bit more pressing issues besides these goats.
Kendra Weathers, good morning. This is a compliment for you, Wyntis. I got to give you flowers. I just wanted to say that candidate for governor wanted to call in to talk to Wyntis live is a compliment to the platform. That's big.
He wanted to talk to A10 and
that's
the
big.
bumpers.
I know that's big. He wanted to see us.
Trevor,
but I gotta give
presidential candidate.
But he did do that. Shit, Trevor did.
Actually, the Libertarian candidate ended up being their vice presidential candidate. So, but this guy, I like what he is saying though.
The goats.
Wait a minute, we on the goats.
We're on the goats.
Goats. Okay, I wonder if he likes goat. I'm sorry. Don't get mad at me.
Oh shit.
She's gonna hit me. She's gonna drive down to Florida and punch me.
What we doing?
Go ahead. It's your turn.
Oh, I thought he was about to say something.
It was waiting on you to say.
Okay.
Oh, it's on you, Wyntis.
All right. So we are back to council tonight. So Mayor Neely, he let me tell you what Mayor Neely did. It is Trevor know what to put up. Mayor Neely said he's urging city council to fulfill their responsibilities amid quorum issues. So even though they voted to go on vacation, and Liddell said, see you in a month. Didn't she say that?
She said she wasn't
see you in a month.
Okay. So, but she called and somebody else, I don't know who the other person, there you go. Liddell and Judy called a special meeting for tonight. Judas and Lucifer. They called a meeting for tonight to go over the unfinished business. I amazingly got this. This agenda came out early. Okay. But they on vacation. The council planned a vacation, but this is what the mayor had to say about it.
Break it down.
Mayor Sheldon Neely addressed ongoing issues within the Flint City Council after a meeting ended prematurely due to a lack of quorum, with several residents being escorted out of the chambers. Mayor Neely expressed concern that the continuous absence of a quorum is delaying essential services for residents, including a proposed program to replace in-home plumbing, probably for his friends and stuff. And then he said Neely emphasized the importance of council members fulfilling their responsibilities, and that with council making little progress, the city administration has to pick up the slack. He went on to say the council members are paid to serve on council and they must fulfill their responsibilities. Well, Sheldon, I agree. They are paid.
Mm-hmm.
And I too agree that it's a full-time everyday job, but you messed up when you let them take that vacation last year. You knew they was going to run it back again this year with
Ran
your
it back,
approval. Okay.
back to back.
So the mayor goes on to say they definitely can't just walk away and say we're forfeiting our responsibility and allowing just the administrative offices to continue to do work without the support and help of the other branch of elected officials. It's very important every day that we lose is a lost opportunity for residents that benefit from these high-minded dollars. The mayor also encouraged residents to make their voices heard in council meetings and advocate for policies that will benefit them. A special meeting has been scheduled for Wednesday at 5:30 to address unfinished business. I'm on vacation.
Would you show up if you was on vacation?
I can't show up today. I'm on vacation.
Oh, hey, listen. It was. Hey, he wanted to give it.
We planned everything else.
So Liddell lied again when she said she was going out of town because she wasn't coming back and she was going on vacation.
I mean, it's not her fault. She can afford multiple homes in multiple states. She could probably just afford to cancel that ticket and buy another one. Her words, if we all remember.
Oh, and there's Ketron in the building.
Hey, good morning. JJ said he's on vacation. Well, they all on vacation. Didn't they just vote to go on vacation?
Didn't I tell them they shouldn't have let that go down? I was wrong. I admit I was wrong. Thank you. I went on vacation.
I want to address what Felicia here said.
Talk to me.
What does the mayor have to say about Leon missing several meetings? And then to talk or tack onto the back of that, what about Eva Worthing? Well, let's run it back for a minute. She would not show up for 2 or 3 months at a time.
And stomach issues.
Yeah. No, I don't want to get that petty today. Never mind. But still, they get paid to be there. But now he has something to say about it. What about when that was happening? What about when Leon wasn't showing up? He's just. How do I? I'm trying not to be as crass and vulgar as I normally am, seeing as we had a little bit of class come on, and we always have a lot of bit of class with Wyntis here. I don't want to besmirch her image, but it's petty and two-faced. A set of rules for Tanya, JWC, for Dennis, for JJ. You have to be there. You get paid. But for the ones he likes, do whatever the hell you want. You're special.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Well, I will try to go over the agenda.
Run it down
in a second after I get through with the rest of this breaking news that I'm just receiving here.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the mayor ain't even signed off on the budget yet?
Probably because he's angry he got 10% cut out. Good job, Dennis.
Well, how long does he have to veto the budget? Oh, within 168 hours after the receipt of the notice of veto, the city council shall complete its reconsideration of the budget changes disapproved by the mayor.
Are you serious?
They can just turn around and send him the same thing back. And what's he going to do? Veto again? They can just be without a budget.
Well, the budget is still with, I'm hearing from a good source that the budget is still with the CFO, Mr. Moore.
Shit.
The official budget has not been completed and hasn't been signed off on.
Oh, it'll be stuck on him.
So the city clerk has to officially take and hand deliver the budget to Mayor Neely. And then once he receives the budget, then it's timestamped and then the clock starts ticking. And then he has 168 hours to veto or approve the budget. So Mayor Neely, I don't know if council showing up is stopping the services. Maybe it's you by not signing off on what council approved the budget.
Who want that $500,000 back on his budget?
A million.
Missing that $500,000. He want it back.
You see,
so let's
now
make sure.
I'm
Let's
concerned, though. I mean, it's in Moore's hands, right? And Moore don't know. Moore could just change it and give it to the clerk, and the clerk give it to Neely. Something to think about. Why would you hold on to it this long, old man?
That's a very good question, isn't it?
Damn good one.
So let's make sure. Let's see if the news picks that up. That the
the budget hasn't even been signed off yet.
Channel
by the mayor.
12, M Lies.
Allegedly.
Oh,
If
wait,
I'm
I got a
wrong,
banner.
you're wrong.
Hey, did you know it made the paper now once it's about the fire chief settling for the 225?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, it's in Channel 12. I'm just telling you, it's in Channel 12. Now it's on the news now.
They watch us too. Shout out to all the news
Well,
outlets.
I hope they can read.
Dave Bondi, he be watching us too. So
Dave Bondi been watching us?
Yes, sir.
Dave, you be watching us and don't be shouting us out.
Well, here's the thing. Where else are they going to get their information from? We're the place that the news gets the news from.
Ain't that so?
And that is true.
And y'all don't want to sponsor us. Y'all going to the mother. But you know who I blame, Wyntis, not to cut you off? The people that talk junk about Channel 12 and then run to them. They see us there. You know who they going to run to? M Live, Mid-Michigan, Channel 5. All they run to them, get them interviews. But then y'all want to, when y'all can't get y'all way, then y'all run to the small man.
To the small man.
Look.
Well, here is the agenda for today, and we can definitely go over what they are trying to pass today. Now, this is council. This is not special affairs. And when they pass this today, then it's rolling. So, of course, you come up, prayer, the blessing, public comment, council response, the consent agenda. They working on minutes. They still trying to get all the minutes in. So the first resolution is contract resurfacing 12th Street, Fenton Road to Grand Traverse. So city officials want to do all things necessary to take that money, major street fund. That's what it's saying. Resurfacing along 12th Street from Fenton Road to Grand Traverse, and the amount to exceed the local share of $21,331 for a total of $121,470.
Pause.
These costs are.
Did you just say to exceed or not to exceed?
I read that right. You caught it, didn't you? And the amount to exceed the local share of $21,331 for a total of $121,470. In addition, the bids for the project came back higher than anticipated. Wow. These costs account for approximately 6.26% of contract increase. MDOT increased the contract amount, which increased our local share by $16,331 plus a contingency fee of $5,000. So I'm sure that's gonna pass because we want them streets done, fix the damn roads. Remember all of that? We've been in there for 8 years.
Bricks.
So the next one is increase Flint Public Art Project, extend their contract. That's what it say. Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are hereby authorized to do all things necessary, including budget amendments, to process a change order to increase contract with the Flint Public Art Project by $15,000 for a total contract amount of $82,000, and to extend through 8/1/25. Note, the Flint Public Art Project will continue to provide and design murals to the Smith Village Choice Neighborhood Grant to support the CNI program.
Wow.
Now you calling people back on vacation. This is what he wants. This is city business. The next one, licensing renewal for VMware IT department. Resolution resolving that the Division of Purchases and Supplies, upon City Council approval, is hereby authorized to do all things necessary to enter into a contract to provide licensing and support for a total amount of $89,733.60.
Wow.
Allocations for the fiscal year 25 pending approval. Note, the IT department needs to renew the licensing for VMware. VMware is the software currently being used for virtualization of our servers. The current license has expired. Almost all of the city's servers are virtualized in the VMware environment, and the renewal is for 5 years.
For how much?
$89,733.60. What?
No,
that's gonna. You need you need your servers.
I mean, but 89,000.
Man, I'm telling you, IT did that.
And why don't? Because
Workstation Pro for Windows, Linux, VMware Fusion for Mac. God, these guys. I mean, the ones running the city website. You can find a better contractor because your website has too many dead links, guys. To be 100% with you.
Say it again.
What's the next one, sister?
Yeah.
Contract anytime restoration services, lead-based paint hazard control abatement services. Anytime restoration, they need a contract not to exceed $98,778.90, which accounts for the $89,799 base bid plus any potential unforeseen contingencies at a 10% cost, $8,979.90 for the abatement of 4 homes within the city limits.
That makes sense because that's hazardous waste removal. That is expensive.
Okay. So the next one is to accept a grant for continuing professional education, State of Michigan Commission law enforcement standards. So resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are hereby authorized to do all things necessary to accept the funds enacted by Michigan Legislator PA1 to amend the fiscal year 25 budget, appropriate award funding for revenue and expenditures in future fiscal years, as long as the funds are available from the funder, and abide by the terms and conditions of the award from the state of Michigan in the amount of $99,000.
As long as this guy's first in line. He needs it.
For the purpose of in-service training for licensed law enforcement officers employed by the city. What kind of training?
You tell me.
Well,
they need de-escalation and humanization training, but we'll see what they get.
Didn't they already do that with the peacekeepers?
Man, the peacekeepers trained this police department.
Hold up. Isn't Liddell part of the peacekeepers honorary member or whatever?
She had on that sweatshirt at a council meeting that said peacekeepers, and they were paid $20,000 an officer for some training.
I'm not gonna let y'all throw my good brother.
I ain't throwing nobody up under the bus. I'm just saying the training could be a great. The training could be absolutely wonderful.
I know I'm not saying throwing up under the bus. If they said they trained them, somebody lying. If they saying they got that training from the peacekeepers, somebody lying. Now, if they taught them that with them tactics that they putting down on council, I could have taught them that and got that money.
Right. Uncle Carl said that's the rigmarole training.
Yeah, because I'm saying if the peacekeepers went over there and trained that stuff.
Even Marie, some people receive peacekeeper training. Yes, I ain't lying. She said it too.
But we aren't seeing the ones that actually need to use it, or the ones that have received that training. Right. Like the dude who, I don't know, slammed Miss Savage to the floor. Do you think he received any of that training? How about the guy that slugged Art? Actually, that guy needs training, therapy, anger management, the whole 9. That guy just needs to lose his badge, personally.
I like with just the thought said training someone and implementing are 2 different actions.
Facts. So the next one that we have on here, contract CBIS Direct Inc. Printing, sorting, and mailing property taxes and water bills.
Okay.
Make them go deliver that in person.
Well, I mean,
so this resolution resolving to that the appropriate city officials are authorized to do all things necessary to enter into a 3-year contract with CBIS Direct Inc.
What's that?
For printing, sorting, and mailing out your property taxes and water bills, along with additional postage as needed for a fiscal year total amount not to exceed $361,912. That's more than Chief Barton got.
Ain't the state taking over the taxes?
Look, they can save 90% of that just by printing it and having Doug go deliver them. He'll put things in the mailbox. He don't need
And you know what?
Well, it gets better.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh no.
So this is for a 3-year contract and a fiscal year 28 total amount not to exceed $363,168 pending budget adoption for a 3-year grand total not to exceed $1,086,992.
What's that for?
For mailing and postage and printing.
Did you just say fiscal year 28?
Yeah.
They can't even pass fiscal year 25, 26 right now. Well, it hasn't been passed. What are they even thinking about?
In 2028, and we're in
because
25.
as Mickey just said, that the state's taking over the taxes, right? So why are they paying out to 28?
State taking over, I guess, the income taxes, but they want these people to take over they printing the bills, they gonna sort them, and then they gonna mail them. This is just your property taxes and your water bills.
That's property taxes and water bills.
Stamps.
And what the state taking over?
Income tax.
Okay. But then can't they take your house? Ain't that property taxes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
understanding it's hard this morning.
It's very hard. It's very hard. But these are the pressing issues that he wants y'all to come back and approve. So the next one is a settlement: Diamond M. Jackson versus Matthew Porter. Resolution resolving that the City Council approves a settlement of matter of Diamond Jackson versus Matthew Porter, United States District Court for the Eastern District of Michigan, in the amount of $175,000 in satisfaction of any claims against the city officer Matthew Porter arising from said matter. So this is that police. This has to be that police brutality lawsuit, that $175,000, unless there's another one. But that's what it's saying. This resolution was amended to correct the date of the closed session from June 4th to June 18th.
Police brutality case.
Yep. Then the next one, they want to approve $25,000 emergency funding for the Flint Genesee Job Corps Center. Now, come on now.
Why are they going back to this?
They don't even know what the judge gonna say yet.
First of all, that's a government-funded job.
Federally.
My bad. Federally funded. Stop.
If you can find $25,000 for Job Corps for a federally funded program that we don't even know if the federal government might come back and kick in the money, we can find $25,000 for another roof, another something, or just for what about the homeless people that's out here on the streets now
that they let out every morning at 6:00?
Right? Why not some training for them?
Or
why not house? Why not put some of the homeless people down there in Job Corps and give them some training?
I mean,
we sure they can stand on their feet. They stand out there all day long with a sign saying they need money. So get them some training so they can go and work.
If we go back to Monday and how Liddell was so upset at Mr. Jarrett for not supporting her thing about the Job Corps kid, why don't she take that $15,000 from the art and put that toward her little pet project there?
Facts.
Liddell, which is more important.
Yeah, I'm feeling some of y'all in here like this got to be promised money because
I'm with Mark Hudson. I see what you saying.
You know, they fighting hard for this $25,000 to go to Job Corps. You know, and Liddell is sit up there and say, for the youth, the homeless, they need jobs. Well, guess what? People hungry too, and she didn't get that money to St. Mark, did she?
Hold up, you know what?
Christopher Sims.
Yeah, I'm kind of with this too. What Anna just said, she said 25,000 ain't nothing but some chump change. It's something deep.
It's very much something deep.
Yeah,
I do agree
with that. I agree with that. There's more to it.
And all right, so for the Job Corps kids that they're trying to help, that money's supposed to go to U of M Flint, right? To house them for X amount of time before they can go home, before they get their, families get their stuff, get them whatever. What does Neely or Liddell or any of them have in common with U of M Flint is something we should be taking a look at.
That's true.
Like,
right.
All right,
I've never heard of like 12 to 15 kids needing $25,000 for lodging for a period that is not to go past fucking 3
last
months.
one, Trevor.
Oh, we got.
I'm sorry.
All right, come on. Let's
Okay.
roll through them.
So, right. So the next one is to approve the lease because that passed in the consent agenda for the McKinley Center. Genesee Conservation District organization. They are going to be housed in the McKinley Center. So this is a resolution resolving that the Flint City Council approved a lease between the city of Flint and the Genesee Conservation District on the previously mentioned terms and authorize the city of Flint officials to enter into and execute such lease. And don't tell the terms of the lease up in here, but it's a whole lot cheaper than what they was offered over there at Hasselbrink. That's all I got to say. The next one is to accept the MDHHS Michigan Department of Health and Human Services led education and faucet replacement that the concerned pastors is supposed to do, because I read that and they settlement agreement. And they want to amend the 2024-2025 budget to accommodate funds. Now listen, before I read this,
come on.
This is just a question that I've been thinking about. Neely is sending up a bunch of amendments. What do you think once he get through with all these amendments and all of this stuff, his budget gonna be right back to where it was at?
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
just think about it.
Just from what you've read off so far, I'm counting up to about $270,000. Isn't that about what Dennis had cut off?
No, he cut off $500,000 from the mayor's budget.
No, he's climbing. Well, let's see how many more she's got here.
It was 1.6. He took it back down to $1 million.
Let's see how much more she's got here, because these might be some big numbers coming up then.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, boom. Okay, so that was the Michigan Department. So this is for the faucet replacement program, and to accept the lead education and faucet replacement program, amend the budget, appropriate grant funding for the revenue and expenditures in future fiscal years as long as funds are available by the funder, not to exceed $33,000 over a 9-month period from April 1st, 2025 to September 30th, 2025. I have no details of the program or any of that. Next one is a contract for Lake Star Construction Services.
How much?
$250,000. That's not to exceed. That's still more than what Chief Barton got.
Damn.
So those properties right there by Clark Commons across from University Doyle Ryder, it's like was a little car wash or something. So they want to make those two little businesses on Saginaw Street look like the new Flint that's coming in. The new Flint is box shaped. If you haven't noticed, all the little box apartments and the box condos that's going up, it's box city now.
Fact.
So they want to turn everything to look like a box. So the next one is INA.
INA?
Yeah,
them they on the books.
INA Store Inc.
Oh, my bad.
Purchased a 2-wheel loaders street maintenance division. So they want to purchase 2 K621G wheel loaders in an amount not to exceed, it's not that much, $406,122.36. What is that? Trevor, what is a wheel loader?
Yeah,
looking it up. Okay, so let me keep going while he looking up that wheel loader so we can hurry up and get through this, because we know y'all be gone.
This is not the exact same. Here, let me just download this image. Save image.
The faucet man said they hadn't worked on faucets in months and had no stats. Well, maybe they can go get it from the concerned pastors, because they also had the same faucet program that I've been telling y'all about.
So that's why they with them. Why they rolling with the mayor?
Well, I'm sure the concerned pastors are going to show up today. I mean, they sent President Alfred Harris from Saints of God Church. If anybody want to call and ask him if he coming today, because he's president of the concerned pastors.
And he's wherever the money
Saints
is
of
at,
God's Church.
Allegedly.
So, allegedly, my ass.
He's
he was the
wherever the
second
money
person
at.
that signed off on that lawsuit.
Oh, that's a front loader.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. They building their team department back up for the new people.
$406,122.36. They need 2 of them. So the next one, they want to accept Eagle, Michigan Department of Environment, Great Lakes and Energy, Flint in-home plumbing replacement program. Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are authorized to do all things necessary to accept the Flint in-home plumbing program, amend the 2024-25 budget, appropriate grant funding, blah, 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 not to exceed $489,544 over the 29-month grant period from April 1st, 2025 to September 30th, 2027. Next, amend. See, it's a lot of amends on here. Amend the Choice Neighborhood Grant Agreement for Clark Commons Endowment Trust. So the city officials are authorized to do all things necessary to abide by the terms of the Department of Housing and Urban Development HUD for the use of all remaining eligible funds of the Choice Neighborhood Grant to appropriate revenue and expenditure amounts and to make funds available in the current and subsequent fiscal years, and funding continues to remain available. The Department of Business and Community Services wishes to establish an endowment trust with the remaining unexpended funds from this contract estimated at $750,000 to continue services to residents within the area in alignment with the Amend Choice Neighborhood Grants. The next one, contract for Renova, RENOVA1, renovating roofing, residential roofing replacement program. He was so happy. He said they did 9 roofs out of the 52 in the city. So to just let y'all know, the mayor said that the first 9 roofs have been done.
He ain't do 1%. He did a 0.3% of roofs.
Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are authorized to do all things necessary to enter into a contract with Renova1 Renovation Roofing to complete up to 12 residential properties in an amount not to exceed. Now this is 12.
Let's hear it.
You hear it? $182,500.50 over the 12-month grant period.
For 12 houses. 180-some thousand.
It's a hell of a roofs.
I'm telling you.
Next one is contract. We Preserve Michigan residential roofing replacement repair program. So they gonna do 12 houses. With the man did say he like to give everybody something. What happened to the lowest bidder getting the work? But that's just me. That's just how I thought an RFP went out. So they want to do 12 houses for that, and that's going to be $182,550 over the 12-month grant period. Note, this resolution was amended to correct the vendor name in the resolved paragraph from Old World Construction to We Preserve Michigan.
Wow. I need you to step back for just a second.
Okay.
How much did you say? How much did you say for the roofs?
$182,500.50.
For how many?
That's for 12 residential properties.
Okay, so just looked it up. The average square footage of a home in Flint is 1,202 square feet. And the price for that ranges between $4,500 and $6,500. The math ain't mathing.
Oh, snap. Keep going, Sister Wyntis.
I'm just saying, he said the math went math. And hold on, because when I hear them little ding dings, usually it's some good stuff. They be sending me good stuff, John. They be sending me good stuff. Sending me good stuff. I'm trying to see.
And a wonderful reminder from Miss Eleanor Wicker. 1 p.m. in front of the county jail on Saginaw Street.
Today, 1 p.m.
Today.
Be there.
Yes, today,
be there.
Not tomorrow.
Today.
Not next week. Right now.
Today. Okay, so the next one, we got a contract with Lighthouse Insurance Group, City of Flint Workers' Compensation. Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are authorized to enter into a contract with Lighthouse Insurance Group to provide city with excess workers' compensation and terrorism insurance coverage.
Oh, wait a minute.
That might
know a terrorist act finna go down.
I'm just saying this what it say.
Shit, I gotta move.
Terrorism insurance coverage through Midwest Employers Insurance Company at a combined premium cost not to exceed $163,550 for the period beginning July 1st, 2025 to July 1st, 2026. Pending adoption of the fiscal year 2026 budget. So it's telling you what I just said. The budget ain't been, just saying. Okay, so the next one is the contracts for the ambulances. AMMA ambulances. Ambulance liability coverage.
Oh Jesus.
I'm just saying. City officials want to enter into an agreement with Lighthouse and Alera Group, ALERA, to provide the city with ambulance liability coverage for the 12 months 7/1/25 to 7/1/2026. Pending the adoption of the fiscal year 2026 budget, funding will come from the general ledger account. It ain't telling us, it's not saying how much.
I'm with Mr. LCTU. He said add all those resolutions up, and I bet y'all get the amount that was cut from the mayor's budget.
That's what I said.
I got more than that.
I didn't say I didn't agree with you.
I know. I'm just saying, like, this is slick as hell.
And I'm looking what Alan said. Mays had 700 applications, of which Ernst and Young repossessed and approved. Reprocessed. I said that, yeah, reprocessed.
They repossessed them. You right, though.
Reprocessed and approved.
Both ways are correct.
Well, just and look at all of the other groups that people that came through 501c3s that got money that didn't even go through the proper channels. They just found them, picked them out, and brought them up in there.
Yeah, when Brother Ellie was asking now what is gatekeeping, I said, look at the ARPA money. If you wasn't with them, remember Liddell told people, if y'all don't roll with us, y'all don't get no money from downtown. And then that check registry came on. We still trying to find out that certain people get money.
Well, we know that on the check registry they did, because those were checks that actually went out.
But did they get money not to come on here?
Shit, I don't know. I ain't asked none of them on there.
You got to figure that out.
Reallocation City of Flint coronavirus aid. Relief of an Economic Security CARES Act Community Development Block Grant. So they want to do all things necessary to reallocate funding in the amount of $200,000 to the Greater Flint Health Coalition Food Pantry for $150,000.
Who run that?
And the neighborhood engagement, it's a hug on here. I think that hug. I know, but I'm just saying to say, I'll read what's in front of me.
Computers mess up.
Community Tool Shed, they want to give them $50,000 in appropriate accounts and to enter into contracts or memorandums of understanding for proposed new activities to address COVID-19 as identified. Note, the City of Flint's Finance Department has procured a citywide comprehensive grants management system that fulfills the operational requirements of the Division of Community Services, rendering the individual system no longer necessary. So funds initially allocated for this initiative are now available.
I got a dumb question.
Go ahead.
You said reallocate from the COVID assistance funds. Is that what they said?
Facts, Marcia regain recognized game.
They want to address the COVID-19 as identified.
No. At the beginning, were they reallocating from?
The city official authorized $200,000 to the Greater Flint Health Coalition Food Pantry for $150,000. It don't say where they taking it from.
I thought you said it was from the COVID funds. I think that's exactly how it was said. The COVID funds are
reallocation City of Flint's coronavirus aid relief
there we go.
And economic. Okay,
so you know,
go ahead.
You know what else the coronavirus relief and economic funds are called?
What?
American Rescue Plan.
ARPA.
They reworded it.
Reworded it. Slick.
They just slicked my ass when I was reading it.
Yeah, ARPA.
So the next one is a grant. They want to accept a grant from C.S. Mott Foundation.
Oh.
Because Charles Stewart Mott, they're gonna They're going to demolish the Atherton East Departments. Resolution resolving that the appropriate city officials are authorized to accept the Child Stewart Mott Foundation grant and amend the fiscal year 25 budget. Again, appropriate funding for future fiscal years as long as the funds are available from the funder, and abide by the terms and conditions of the grant in the amount of $2 million.
What are the terms and conditions of the grant? How about they start putting that in the agenda so we know what the terms and conditions are? Because the terms and conditions could be that, Wyntis has to go bald. Well, now they have to abide by it.
Well, I'm going to post the 333 pages of this agenda on Reboot as soon as we get off, and then hopefully they have the contract in here so everybody can read it. And it says that, and further resolving that the appropriate city officials are hereby authorized to do all things necessary to process a change order to increase contract 19-035D with Flint Housing Commission by $2 million. Now, why they keep dumping money over into the Flint Housing Commission? They
make you wonder, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they can't afford air conditioning, and they're not allowing the residents to have air conditioning. I don't know what's going on over on.
Well, here comes another one. Change order. Contract Flint Housing Commission, demolition and resident relocation services for the Atherton East Choice Neighborhood Project. Resolution resolving that the city officials do all things necessary with the Flint Housing Commission. They want a change order to increase this contract with the Flint Housing Commission by $425,305 for a revised total contract of amount not to exceed $4,993,396. Note, an additional $425,305 is required to complete demolition and resident relocation for the Atherton East Choice Neighborhood Project. How many people is left out there in Atherton East? Is that the terrace?
I'm thinking.
How many people left out there?
I don't know. I thought it was closed, to be honest with you.
No, because they got a new community out there now.
Not Christopher.
So the next one is settlement, which we talked about earlier, for Michael Cochran versus the city of Flint. Resolution resolving that the city of Flint approves the settlement in the matter of Michael Cochran versus the city of Flint in the amount of $43,437 in enhanced retirement contribution payable to MERS, Michigan Employment Retirement System, and $32,500 in attorney fees and costs for the complete satisfaction of all claims arising from said matter. Payment shall be drawn from appropriate funds, and they give the account. Then the next one is a resolution correction. Resolution resolved authorizing the city of Flint to enter into an agreement with Raymond Robson LLC for the fiscal year 2024 audit. Oh, so they hiring their own audit team. So in the amount not to exceed $274,000. The next one is still with this auditing service for fiscal year 2025 audit in the amount not to exceed $291,000 plus out-of-pocket expenses not expected to exceed $15,000 per the engagement letter. Raymond Robson LLC will also notify the city council in writing as soon as practical. It says as soon as practical after identification of need for testing any additional major programs, as well as to explain any additional fees after the identification of any problems incurred with the preparing for the audit.
Yeah.
The next one is 2025 operating millage, City of Flint DDA. They said we gonna get us some monies too. So they want a resolution resolving that the Flint City Council of the City of Flint adopts the levy of 1.8806 mills for ensuing the fiscal year 2025-2026 Downtown Development Authority operating budget. Who is over the DDA? That's all I want to know.
Crooks.
Do they even? I mean, we know that. But ever since the Kiera May, the last one, She left and paid back her money. I haven't heard about a new DDA president,
Director or
CEO, director, whatever they want to call
Emily
them.
Dorr got over there.
She's over there, but what is she?
Here you go. The Flint Downtown Development Authority DDA is currently without a permanent executive director. I'm going to butcher this name, so stick with me. Kyra May, the previous director, resigned. Yeah, resigned May 2023 following her departure. The DDA board of directors has been working with Bradley Curtis as an interim manager to oversee operations. There you go.
Who is Bradley Curtis? Look him up. See if you're on the check registry. All right. So the next one, they want a charitable gaming license. This is the pressing issues. The Action Foundation. Hell, who the hell owns that? Resolution resolving that the Action Foundation is recognized as a nonprofit organization operating in the city of Flint for the purpose of obtaining charitable gaming licenses as issued by the State of Michigan Bureau of State Lottery Charitable Gaming Division. Next, prevailing wage standards, city-funded construction projects. We've been over that 19,000 times. Dennis was real big on this to the extent provided by the law and paid their subcontractors and construction mechanics not less than the prevailing wage rates and fringe benefits on city projects. Next one is to approve Chief Barton's former Chief Barton versus Neely settlement at $225,000. We have talked about that already. I don't see, and then it's adjournment. Nothing else about any additional funding for residents relief.
I ain't gonna get none.
Nothing else about that. I don't see anything about no trees or nothing in here. But that's the pressing issues that he's calling council back from vacation. So I don't know if they do the vacation start today. So do that mean they get another extra couple of days? I mean, I got a lot of questions, but unfortunately, I'm gonna be on vacation too, so I ain't gonna be there today.
I did done screwed up. It's Brandy Curtis. She's not in the check registry that I can see. But here is
what board she sit
on? Give me a second. I'm just going to drop a link in the chat.
Okay.
This is what I found for her. Nice little blurb on flintandgenesee.org. I guess it makes her look cool. Other than that, there's hardly anything substantial about her. There's her Instagram, Facebook, and then you can see some board meeting information if you just Google the name, and I'll go ahead and drop that in chat as well. If you just Google Brandy Curtis, give me a second, copy. Yeah, Brandy Curtis DDA. But she doesn't really seem to be anyone of importance.
Anything left, fam? You at the almost 11:30.
What did you see that email?
What email?
Got this morning. We get them little dropping emails. City Hall payroll fraud. So a new investigation by Channel 7 in Detroit. This is allegedly. This is what the email is claiming. This is they say. And I'm just going to put allegedly on it because this is what I'm reading. They suspect that this is happening at the Flint Police Department and the Flint Fire Department, especially with the new ambulances and Mayor Goon Squad cops. Everyone is milking OT and no showing for money. No payroll audits. It's been a free-for-all gangster party since 2020. The Detroit Fire Department says it discovered Perry's alleged fraud after a payroll administrator was hired to audit the department's overtime and look for efficiencies. So they got some shit going on down in Detroit, and they say it's coming up 75. I'm just saying. Also, I do want to let the people that stayed on and hung with us until the end of the show that Charlie the Duff is going to run a segment on Flint today and Miss Shalita Savage. I don't know what time it is, but if somebody sends it to me or puts it in a group when he comes on, I'll make sure that it gets in there. That was enough.
That was
a lot. Sexy. There we go.
So tomorrow,
just as a reminder. Go ahead and throw that up on screen. That's all I got. Just be there.
1 o'clock today, Genesee County Jail. And we are all in this together. I mean, how many more people do we need to add to the list? We got Mr. Terrence. We got Miss Wofford. We got Sister Taliba. We got Debbie. We got, who else? Shalita Savage. We got Josh. We got Delegate Sandy. We got her daughter Brooke. We got Art, Mr. Chester. I mean, these are all people, and charge it to my head, not my heart. If I forgot anybody, I don't want to minimize anybody that was abused by these police officers down at council, but this shit got to stop. And I'm sad that it happened, but I've got to say it because I always keep it 100. When it happened and to them white folks, them white Republicans, look how fast they done jumped into action. Just take note. Look how fast they done jumped into action. Hell yeah, we going to stand with them because they said they was going to come stand with us. And we need everybody because we all in this together. They ain't discriminating no more. White, black, whatever religion, nationality, ethnic group. Hell, they put out puppies in City Hall. I'm saying we all need to be down there today. Because it was them the other day. It could be us tomorrow.
Mr. Stanley's asking, is 810 going to cover this?
It's not a protest. It's a peaceful rally. And yes, 810 will be covering it.
Anything else to say before I close this out?
Nah, boss man, I'm happy with all the information we got today. Today was a big episode. A lot of info put out. I mean, I had to go track some stuff down, but we got a lot of information to the folks. It's always a good day.
We are ending the show. St. Louis, you got 1 minute because we got to get out of here.
I had to call and say this. You know, Neely sat there and said he wanted the council people to come back and do his work. But Neely, you bring your hands up there and do your damn work too. It starts with you. You got to do your work, and maybe they'll do theirs. And the ambulance is like a hearse to me because you can't do nothing else with it besides drive. That's all I got to say.
Thank you. And tell the baby we said hi.
Yeah, tell her, hey, St. Louis.
She said hello.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
And we out, family.
Hit that cash app, y'all. We need y'all. 810 is in the water with the sharks. $ 810 News Media Group. Y'all got to help us out. Y'all want this coverage? We need y'all. Don't forget about us. $1 from one of y'all, each of y'all a day will help us. Just $1. $1 a day. Help old 810 News Media Group. Hit that cash app. That's all I got.
That's all you got?
Yep.
And I'm finna hit the outro.
Mm-hmm.
Bada bing, bada bing. I'll be giving you a call, Trevor.
Yep.
We did not gather here to ask politely. We are here to declare with one voice that injustice has met its match with the people of Flint. This moment is not about one man. It's about every citizen. Black, white, Latino, Asian, Native American, and beyond, who has been ignored, mistreated, and silenced by the very systems that is meant to protect them. It's about every family who has buried their pain in silence. It's about every child growing up in a city where power speaks louder than truth. We are done waiting.